Good evening, everyone. This is your dispatcher with Mo Wife Wide Load Logistics, and our phone number 555-220-1651 has been ringing off the hook as people are constantly complaining about our drivers. Well, have we got a deal for you? Because our spoons are never ending. As that has been the kind of day it has been, everybody. It's Shub here with the illegal Reeestreamery, only like almost 3 hours late. That's like a normal day for the guy, right? Everything is going according to cake, I promise. Everything is going according to cake. All right, well, as it's better late than never, we can dive right into the shenanigans and get to watching what the guy's been up to and get to use some skip juice. So maybe not all bad. Maybe not all bad.
Good evening. How is everyone? Let me just check something. Okay.
Impressive, Dave. I already want to punch you in the face, and you only just...
That was the wrong button. I want to make sure everything's working because earlier, this camera over here...
Oh, boy.
This one...
I missed the good stuff, didn't I?
Malfunctioned in many months, and I was like, what happened? I actually don't know what caused it.
Wow.
So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight, because this is the camera, obviously, I'm using for all gameplay, so I need it to work. All right.
Uh-huh.
How y'all doing? Welcome, everybody. I need to open YouTube chat. I don't have it open. My bad.
How are you?
It's not moving. Oh yeah, I didn't open it yet.
You know what? I wish I could complain about him being bad at this, but I have absolutely no right to complain tonight. I should have canceled the stream, goobs. But I like laughing at the guy, and it's just so much funner when you're able to do it into a microphone. What was that? Seriously, what the fuck was that, Dave?
Okay, now I'll be able to see you guys in just a sec. Give me a sec to open everything. Then I'll say what's up, and we'll hang out for a little bit before we begin on our driving endeavors tonight.
Wow. Wow. The wow. The wow is so wow. Wowie wowie. Wowie zowie.
Okay. How was the wheel, by the way? Let me see. Not the wheel, the pedals. They're a little too far tonight. That's better. That should be good. That feels about the same, the right distance. Okay. Good evening, everyone. How is everyone? What's up to King Michael? What's up, Shadow Element, Tron Gates Legacy, Eva Cowboy Fan, Rapid Vengeance? How are you all?
Oh, Matchgate Ball. Will my tardiness ever be forgiven? And Bell answers with by telling me to quit fucked. All right. All right.
By the way, Wojo, you got moderated by accident, and I just fixed it. You're fine. You didn't do anything wrong. King Ferbs misclicked and accidentally moderated. You did not mean to. You were asking me about a trailer for a new game called Cold Violet. I have not seen it. No, I don't know anything about that. I know nothing about a Code Violet, okay? I'm doing good. Mozzie, what's up? Vietnamese Comrade, what's up? NCU 1000, what's up? Gabriel, what's up? Itzy, what's up? On the YouTube side, we got Willow. Excuse me, on the YouTube side.
All Dave knows is the Code 220.
We got...
Also, NCU 1000 has been spotted, so the whaling is imminent. So much whaling inbound.
Real, not minestrone. If you're Italian, you pronounce it minestrone. But since I'm in the United States, I say minestrone like you're supposed to, like provolone. What's up? Fab Bernard, how are you? Save us GTA, how are you? How's everyone doing? What are we drinking? We'll have a new drink tonight.
I've had that rant before. I've had that rant before. I've got an entire fucking song about it. An entire fucking song about it. So I'll get over it. I am surprisingly chill, Goob. It time chill.
King Michael, you are currently the #1 chatter. That is correct. Unless someone super chats, then they will jump to #1.
When they super chat. When they super chat. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, beg, beg.
Support. A gifted member from Christian. Christian, how are you tonight? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the gifted sub. That went to Aaron is Buddha.
Wow. Goop. Wow.
Membership.
So much wow.
Okay. All right.
Gotta play the game, Dave, or just gonna keep fucking about?
I'm gonna still planning on getting a metal crown that fits? No, I'm not going to wear a crown on stream. I don't need to have
Okay.
one. It's fine. It's all good. The crown
All
served its
right.
purpose last year when I wore it on Halloween. I'm doing good, Ava Cowboy fan. Is 100
Brilliant,
views good for the
Dave.
first hour of video?
Brilliant.
It depends on what kind of video, what you mean. It's all relative. Views are relative. Seriously. You could have a video that gets 1 million views and doesn't do anything for you. You can have a video that has 100 views.
Homefront the Revolution.
Diehard fans who follow you for life. It's all relative. You see?
That is a very
Henry
dumb
L. Lloyd.
attitude, Dave. Like,
A
really
$2
dumb.
Super chat. That is our first super chat of the
Supremely
night.
dumb.
He says, let's get things rolling. What up, DSP? What's up to you, Envy? What's up? I'm ready to chill. I'm ready to drive and have a nice new drink with all of you and have a good time tonight.
Yep, that's what stream's about. Drinking and yeah.
So we have to see what it is when I put the game up. There you go. What's my favorite type of pasta noodle? I like
Penne.
the super duper ultra twirly noodle that's really long. I forget what it's called. Spaghetti or something like that. That's my favorite. The Dexter video edit you made? Oh, that's cool. Would I consider playing Truck Sim with a VR headset and a wheel? No. I don't want to use VR. I don't like it. I had it, PSVR 1. It made me sick to my stomach. I did not like it.
Doing something interesting for your fans? Quit.
Not
Fuck.
Rod Shaded says, I checked your recent from 2022 playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. I sometimes will just listen if I'm busy or working. I'm good to see you're still gaming all these years. Indeed, 17 plus. This fall. Actually, holy crap, it's already July. It's about to be August. So, wow, in 2 months, I'm hitting my 18-year anniversary. 2 months. And it'll officially be 18 years as a content creator, if you can believe it. No, wait. I might have already hit it. Because actually, my original date that I started making content for YouTube was the summer of 2007 when I went to Midwest Championships.
Dave's legacy will be old enough to vote, everybody. That ought to terrify. That ought to terrify everyone.
We may go to El Paso today. We may not. We'll have to see what happens when we boot it up. My undershirt is way too long. Yes, but the thing is, it's just long enough to get you talking about it, and that's the point. You see that?
No, it's
Did it
not.
grab your attention? Did it get you thinking? Did it make you say something? Yes, it did. And now you're here, and now you got to stick around for the stream, because if you don't, you're a loser.
No. No.
Actually, hold on. I got to fix my curtains.
1000% no, Dave.
They are ajar because Jasper kept jumping in and out of them earlier today. So now they're like opened a little bit. I want to close them.
Background music. How am I supposed to do anything without background music?
Okay. VR works great for Truck Sim because it doesn't make you sick. The majority of the screen doesn't move. I guess that's a good point. It's just your view. Well, I guess the only time the whole screen would move is if you're doing the look behind you to back up. You stick your head out the window like that, maybe then. But outside of that, I guess I can understand that. I don't think that's worth buying a VR headset for, but... Okay. Would I be interested in reacting to a video? If it's video clips of Dexter, no, because Dexter will end up getting me in trouble on YouTube, trust me. Any real TV show, even when I used to do the react show and people would be like, here's a 30-second clip and I would watch, I would get in trouble. It would claim my video and block everything, so no. I like Dexter. I know Dexter is good, but I'm not going to watch it and then have my entire thing get muted or blocked or claimed. My hair's all screwed up tonight. Oh, I know PSVR was low resolution. Well aware of that. It was. So, we're going to do 2 hours of Truck Sim tonight. Me driving around with the good old wheel. Having a good time here with all of you. Good interactive fun as we'll talk while I play. I hope that you guys will stick around for two or so hours and have a good time with me. And I hope you'll support the stream tonight. Every time that we've played Truck Sim, we've hit a goal. So let's get it rolling, shall we? Let's get some support. I want to say thanks, MVL Roy, for your first super chat. And thank you, Christian, for your first membership. Can we get a sub? Can we get a tip? Right now, we are way slow this week on Kick. We're almost 2 whole days into the week. I got 6 subs. I take that back. I think I have 8 subs now, thanks to your future stepdad earlier. So let's get some subs because I only have tonight and tomorrow's day stream. That's what counts for this week for me for Kick. And it's going to be my slowest week ever on Kick unless we actually get some subs tonight.
You know, Dave, somebody might actually be happy to have gotten 40 Dolans from Kick. You, according to you, Kick is pointless. Everyone in Kick Chat hates you. It's all LARPers and detractors. You want to ignore Kick Chat. So that you got any money at all is a good thing, right? Also,
come on. Come on. How do you tell if a video is copywritten? So you go into your queue of what you upload. All right. It's called your studio. And then you go on the content tab. So you go to YouTube Studio. Well, actually, here's how you get to it. You're on your main channel page, right? There'll be a thing that says customize channel or manage videos. Click on manage videos. This is now your studio page. Then you go on the left-hand side to the content tab. Click on that. It'll list all your videos. And you're going to see visibility, monetization if it's eligible, restrictions, the date you uploaded, all views, comments, like percentage.
this is truly dreadful, Dave.
And you basically dreadful. Someone else if there's a copyright. So basically, it'll give you a lot of information. And you can click. All right. Do I sleep on my right side? I'm a side sleeper, and I sleep on various sides. I don't exclusively sleep only on one side. Sometimes I sleep right, sometimes I sleep left.
Eternally fence
right now,
sitting.
I've not dabbled in any emulators whatsoever, Elliot. I'm so busy with the stuff I've been doing. All the games I've been playing and everything since I became a PC gamer about a year ago now. I haven't really had a need for emulators. We're just super busy with the games that are available. Maybe one day I will figure them out and dabble with them or not. I don't know. But right now, I'm not really considering it. NVL Roy, I don't know. Is there a Need for Speed that would work with this wheel that would be fun to play? I don't know anything about that.
Payback. NFS Payback. Do it. Do it. Do it. NFS Redemption Run. Oh, that'll be terrible. It'd be terrible is the problem. He would ruin it. He'd ruin the magic of the original NFS
Yeah, we had a
Payback.
tortellini soup. We haven't had this in a long time. Where it was a chicken and garlic tortellini with chunks of Italian tomato, Great Northern beans, and actually some chicken sausage in a broth that my wife made.
The foodism is eternal, apparently.
Hard seltzers tonight. I have a bunch of like Asian characters I can't read, and then it says nectar hard juice. Okay, and there's various.
That's Hangul. That's Hangul, Dave. That's Korean.
Different flavors. We'll be starting off tonight with jungle juice, nectar jungle juice, and we'll see if it's any good. I don't know. I never had it before. Okay, it's 6%, 7% alcoholic volume. It's close to what the seltzers were that I was drinking. It's stronger than standard White Claw.
Wow, Dave.
Or seltzer.
Oh my God,
like,
why are you?
Like
why did you think this was content?
Four flavors, so I'll have this. I have another one for the second half of the stream.
What possessed you to do this, Dave?
Why are they putting out a Ford car pack for Truck Sim? What's the point of driving a Ford car around if the name of the game is Truck Sim? That's kind of weird.
Because it might be fun. Also, branding.
How much can I bring it up? I know I can cover it. I'm good.
Oh my God.
Pricing.
Oh my God.
Crazy?
And he's been at this for like 15 minutes. Oh man. It's
I don't have a favorite game of all time.
Life might have been kicking my ass today, but it's better than this.
My favorite fighting game is Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for arcade. That's how I answer that question, because I don't have an overall favorite game of all time.
Because you're a pussy. Because you're such a pussy.
All right. So thank you to MVL Roy and Christian.
Can't even bother to have a favorite game. A favorite game of all time.
Showering me with support, and I'm not going to be able to do any jobs. It's going to be frustrating, right? We don't want that to happen.
Wow. And dead air. So much dead air.
No. If a Cowboy fan says, so if the owner of the video doesn't get any problems on YouTube with copyright, does that mean it's safe for another person to do a reaction of it? No. I'm serious. No. Because it's all about the YouTube algorithm. And
what?
I get the feeling that that YouTube, basically YouTube likes to hit certain people with the algorithm more than others. Like, for example, I would almost guarantee you that an established YouTube channel that's monetized probably gets affected a lot more by the YouTube algorithm for copyright than, say, just a new channel that just started uploading. I'm not saying that.
Dave, there are channels that are old or upload a lot that don't get monetized. But Yeah, Dave. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Oh, never mind. Maybe it's because I put on some music. The video will get claimed, and maybe somebody will run some ads on it. I have no earthly idea. Quite frankly, I don't care. It's if I have used their IP, they have the right to try to get some monetization out of it. Not that anybody's gonna watch my crap. Yeah, no. That would be my master plan when I'm salty, is so that I can do things like use use copywritten music and then get immediately demonetized so that I can steal their money, doob. Duh. But seriously, Dave, you are so obsessed with having your videos claimed for some ungodly reason.
You won't eventually get hit or anything. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I almost guarantee you that the algorithm prioritizes and treats things differently. I don't know why there's a question.
Something like that. Also, because the original Shub-Stationaryrath reference is Black Goat of the Woods.
There you go.
So that's how you get the Black Goat laugh of the woods.
And you haven't gotten hit with anything.
And how have you been this evening, Meth Bear?
That's happened before. That's literally happened before. How about this? I'm serious. This has happened. I reacted to a video that was public on YouTube. My video of it got blocked. Now, if the video is live on YouTube, public to watch, why is it that when I reacted to it, my reaction got blocked, but not the original video?
You don't know if it got blocked in Russia. So. It usually gets blocked in Russia, Dave. At least when it comes to music.
Okay. Anything else, guys, or shall we begin? You want to get set up? I guess we're just going to start tonight with one super chat and one member, and that's it. Now, guys, historically, for the 2 months I've been playing this game,
oh good, the whaling has already begun.
Every single time that I've played this game. Well, let's hit the support goal again and keep that alive. That's why I have religiously played this game every week, because you guys have supported it so well.
Oh, yes.
Didn't work with Taxi Light, but man, this game's done well, so let's keep it going. And now that I said that, Darkside Jasper just gifted 4 subs over on Kick, and that is greatly appreciated. As I said, we've had a drought.
Are you going to repaint the truck because of that, Dave? Why. That was your scam at one point in ATS. Give me 20 dolans and I'll paint the truck a different color.
Thank you so much, Darkside Jasper. That will give us 20 bucks of support. So now we're up to 25 and climbing out of our 150 goal for the night. Excellent.
But still, counting money segments is still better than whatever the fuck he was doing last night.
Here we go.
Yes, that is the power of law school and telling you where to dig around in court files to find very interesting things regarding Dale and his Dale and his problems with child support enforcement in California.
How dare you play that? I didn't ask you to play that. Stop that immediately. Very disrespectful to start playing some trailer without my permission. What do they think they're doing? Okay. How dare they? All right. Come on. Let's go. Truck sim time, baby. Windows 11, of course. Always up on technology. Always got the latest and greatest, baby. That's right. Nothing outdated here on DSP Gaming. All top of the line, all cutting edge. Windows 11.
Dave, that isn't funny when within the last calendar year, you were using Windows 8 and were happy. You were saying it would be stupid to upgrade. Also, there was that time that you actually did upgrade Windows to Windows 10, and then you panicked and backed it off.
I don't remember what we're doing from last time. But let's get started. Let's start recording. I'll do a little intro. I'll taste my new drink, and then we'll go from there. Here we go. What is going on, everyone? DSP here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator.
YouTube mode on.
It's time for our chill interactive stream of the week here on DSP Gaming. And tonight, for a special treat, instead of a White Claw, instead of a Truly Unruly,
hey, better late than never, Boom Buckaroo. I'm just imitating the guy.
Oh, the green screen deletes the can. Holy crap, the can is green, and now you can see through it. Whoa, that's a first. Look at that.
No, it's not. You're the one who
wild and gnarly.
You're the one who refuses to wear green on.
So it is green can, and it is. I think it's
barely.
6%
but yes.
Volume, it says. So it's between, say, a standard hard seltzer and some of the harder ones that I was.
100-degree days in flyover country without AC suck.
So let's see what it's like. Jungle juice, low calorie, only 150 calories for the entire can. That's about on par with what the hard seltzer was. So. Let's give it a look. Jade, good evening. Good to have you here. Let's see if this is any good. Let's go. Jungle juice, baby. I love jungle juice. Do you actually guys know what real jungle juice is? I'll tell you in a second if you don't know. Okay. So first off, let me taste it. I'll tell you if it tastes like jungle juice or not. Ready? It smells very fruity. All right, let's give it a... Oh, people want me to type in kick chat? Here you go. All right, let's give it a go. Let's see what it tastes like. Ready? Wow. I can't even put my finger on what fruits are in there. It's actually...
Mubu Buckaroo, I am dented enough to like Azure Lane and Uma Musume. I'm not that dented, though.
It had some, like, citrus
yet.
And some tanginess to it. Like, there was a lot of flavor there.
Give it time. Give it time. But I don't think...
Wow,
even then, I don't think I'll ever be that
Pretty good. I'll tell you what, it
dented.
tastes better than some of the seltzers that had, like, the fake flavor to it because you can tell they're artificial. This actually has real juice in it. So it's not bad at all. So... Anyway, so
he's been on camera for like 25 minutes at this point, and he is not actually started playing the game yet. That's kind of impressive, even for a night pre-stream.
Whatever fruit punch, you get a giant cooler. Okay.
Okay, foodism can get fucked.
A giant cooler full of instant, oranges, all the actual or the sucker in there, and then you mix it together. So what your jungle juice, and that's how you make jungle juice. Oh, up at the end of the last stream. But where are we right now?
Cheyenne, give or take.
We are
Billings.
in
even further northwest.
the state of
Montana, you idiot.
Minnesota?
Montana. How are you this fucking bad?
I don't know, it doesn't say.
You can't remember what you did. Oh my god.
I know. Let's see. I don't know the Midwestern states. I think this is Nebraska. Is it? Yeah, Lincoln,
That
Nebraska.
is Nebraska.
Colorado Springs, Colorado. Cheyenne, Wyoming. So where is this? Is this Minnesota? Montana. It's Montana. Okay, I don't recognize Montana. What's the capital of Montana?
He got like, I think he got like 120. He got like 120, I think.
No.
Something like that. He did good, but I don't think he got to add a notch to the belt for hitting the goal.
Okay, so
Oh, it depends on what coast.
last time
I grew up on the right coast, and I remember those mid-Atlantic triple digit temperature, triple digit humidity days. Those were terrible.
Perhaps, I don't know. We could
Terrible
try
enough
that
they
and see
drove
what
me to the middle of the country.
We could fast travel to another place if people want to go somewhere else. Last week we were trying to get to El Paso, Texas. We just couldn't find a
Go
job
to
that would
Van Horn
That's
and
insane.
drive west. It would
Never
literally
been
take
to
you
New
10
Mexico.
minutes.
So maybe if we went to New Mexico,
What
drove
the-
around New Mexico, there would eventually be a job out of New Mexico.
What
going down
the
to El Paso,
fuck is
Texas.
wrong with
Because you see
you?
all these orange spots are the places where we've been. So we've been all over Washington. We've been to the west of Oregon. We've only been to very northern California and then a lot of southern California. We did the very, very tip of Nevada to do Las Vegas, but we never did anything else. We never went into New Mexico at all. Why don't we do that? I think we should go to New Mexico. I feel like we should do that because we haven't done it yet. That's something different, right? Okay. All right. So let's do that. Now, how do I fast travel over there is the question.
Oh, I'm
There's a
jealous when I had to
fast
get in
travel.
my vehicle today to go driving about. It was 108 in my neck of the
Okay.
woods.
So there's only one place we can go. Albuquerque, New Mexico. I think
But
we'll go to
it'll
Albuquerque,
cool down
and,
eventually.
We'll see what jobs are available around there.
Or
We'll
it'll
drive around
start snowing,
Mexico
one or the
first,
other.
take us back to Texas. We'll
He
see.
could literally
I'll do it.
fast travel to Van Horn. He could
Granting so bad.
literally
We'll do that.
fast travel
That
to
sounds
Van
good.
Horn
The capital
and
of
drive to
Montana
El
is Helena,
Paso.
Helena, Montana. Okay. It's been a long time since I...
It would
You know, it's
literally
studying my state
take him 10 minutes, if that.
Well, here we are.
But no, he's going to fuck about all
What I need
night
to do
and still not
I need to
do something
sleep,
for Jade.
and I need to get gas. And once
What
we
a
have sleep and gas,
titanic
then we
piece
can
of
get our
shit.
job. I don't
What
wanna get
a
job now when we're, like,
titanic
half
piece of shit.
capacity. So let's go to the world map, and let's see where's the closest place to nap. It would literally be right down the street from me, right here or right here. They're about equal distant. This one looks slightly closer, so we'll go to this one. Let's go get gas and sleep, and then we'll
I
come
had to
back
deal with a
and we'll get
kitty
jobs.
diddler who was running
Fair
gay ops against the court, who was
Cool.
less unlikable than this
All
guy
right, let's
is
do it.
when he's
Let's start
doing
it
this
up.
kind of shit when it comes to
That's
Jade,
what I say. Let's get my headlights on.
which
make
is
sure I'm 50.
really telling.
Carol, we're off. I suppose I should stop here because this will unlock the fast travel point, right?
No, just driving out front will do that,
Good.
Dave.
Now let's continue.
Driving out front.
I think that unlocked it. I could be wrong. Maybe it was already unlocked because we fast traveled to it. Peterbilt truck dealer discovered. It just got discovered.
Right.
Here we go. Go to Walter White's house in Albuquerque. Is that where he lived? I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched Breaking Bad. I loved it, but I don't remember the details of it.
Turn left.
My pedals are slightly out of place. I might have to adjust them. They do feel like they're a little bit out of place tonight. Hold on. I'm gonna pull them a little bit closer. Yeah. See how that feels.
Rip indeed. Rip indeed.
All right.
He will be missed. He did live long enough to see the Cubbies manage to win a World Series, even if it wasn't with him.
Here tonight. We'll do some New Mexico, and hopefully we can maybe eventually get to El Paso. That'd be cool.
Turn right.
I told you it was Gerald. I wasn't making it up. It is Gerald. It's Gerald of Rivia.
I got my JD in 2010, and so
I did not rotate the
and
camera.
I left private practice to put on a robe 6 years ago, Meth Bear. So yes, small county, middle of nowhere, but yeah, I get to see. I've seen him on both sides.
There we go. Now we'll be facing the correct direction as I play. I was like, why is the wheel on the wrong side? Oops. Have I ever been to Utah before? No, I have not. I am a Cowboy fan. No, I have not. Look, a burger ad. Next exit, burgers. Cool.
Keep right.
Okay,
Then exit right.
What's big for news in my part of the world? Like, you mean in Washington State?
Exit right.
Not much going on. We're in the midst of summer. And out here, in the summer, everyone likes to go outside and do, like, outdoor activities. But it's, like, the opposite of what I do because I'm a streamer. I can't go outdoors. If I go outdoors, I would burn up in the sun like a vampire.
More county magistrate, Meth Bear, but it's same concept. Under my state's constitution, I'm actually like I'm a full member of the judiciary rather than the executive branch.
You're going too fast.
It was like 86 degrees here, I believe, today. It was very hot outside, but we had our air conditioners blasting inside, so we were good. Green light. The pedals still seem like they're out of place. What is going on? Okay, hold on. The pedals, are they need to move slightly to the right? Like that. Okay, I think this will be perfect. Yeah, it wasn't at the right angle here. This is better. Oh, yeah, that's better. Okay, good.
Keep left, and then turn left.
How hot does it get in the UK? Because Joe says it's been insanely hot in the UK recently. Well, how hot is it over there?
Dave, do you...
no, there was no shooting near me. I don't know anything about a shooting. I live in Washington State. I don't know what you're talking about.
Washington is a big state, Dave.
Like, Ludo is not like survival horror like Resident Evil where you're shooting monsters.
There could easily have been a shooting in Eastern Washington that you didn't hear of because you don't pay attention to anything outside of Seattle.
Yeah, Ludo is very similar to Visage. That's a good comparison. I think Visage actually is more scary. I think Ludo is more like a psychological thriller. You're just wondering what's going on. While in Visage, you outright knew that there was like ghosts and stuff going in the house.
So if you're going to engage in story time and maybe drive off the road, that's when you're at your best when it comes to these streams.
Archmage says the lady who owns the house from Breaking Bad and let them film in her house for the show has gone crazy and just screams at everyone constantly who comes by. Well, I want you to think about this.
That's
do you think
sad
that
if true.
Woman was told, oh, there's FX wants to make a TV show and they need a house and they'd like to film in your house for a little bit. She probably agreed for like a season, right? And then the show blows up in popularity and they probably said, hey, we'll give you all this money to do it. So of course she's gonna take it. But now you realize for the rest of her life, people will be coming to her house, taking pictures and shit. Like her privacy is probably ruined forever. I mean, I'm not trying to excuse her behavior or anything if she actually is acting like a loon, but
Dave,
I'm sure it ain't pleasant to have people constantly coming by your house, you know, snooping around, taking pictures and crap. Probably standing right in front of your house doing selfies and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's my house, man. I want privacy.
Dave,
so probably,
has it occurred to you that the two things might have nothing to do with one another? Seriously. I mean, okay, if it is true, which, you know, facts from Dave's chat are always like, you know, one should be skeptical of them, but it is... She could have just as easily developed late forming schizophrenia or something, or had some undiagnosed issue that manifested, or something that had nothing to do with Breaking Bad. Funny how he immediately assumes that she went crazy because of all of the attention from Breaking Bad. I think that definitely says something about the guy and how he thinks.
Is 87 in Vietnam? Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay.
Oh, so Vietnamese comrades coming out and doing translation in the metric.
84
which is just further proof
All right,
he's
so
Derek.
84 is hot. 84 is not like,
Because
oh
an
my God, I'm
actual,
melting, this is the end of the
someone
world
who
hot,
is
but it's
actually
still
in
hot. Like,
Vietnam
86
would
I did
just
here,
naturally
and
report in
we
Celsius.
had to have all the air conditioners on max blast. I went outside.
Then
for a
again,
bit, and it
Vietnamese
was actually
Comrade is a
quite
great
warm.
A dent, so
To me.
maybe he's
It really
not
also
Derek, and he
depends
just
on one big
puts in
factor,
the
is
extra
humidity.
mile
If there is no
for
humidity,
Big Daddy
then
Phil.
typically you can stand the heat, just don't stand in the pure direct sun all day, right? And it's all right, it's manageable. The problem is humidity can be absolutely ridiculous in some places of the world, and now it doesn't even matter if you're in like the cool air or the shade, you're still hot. It still feels like you're standing, you know, in an insane heat vent. So we probably get jobs here, right? This is where we get the jobs, I think. Okay.
Let's
Dark
go.
Maggot says it was 100 degrees Fahrenheit in Fort Worth, Texas today. Horrible. That is horrible. 100 degrees is bad. Worst I've ever experienced.
Again,
When I lived in Connecticut,
if it's a dry
we
heat, it's
regularly
fine.
get around 100 degrees with humidity, and that makes it feel like you're over 110
right.
degrees.
Yep.
And a few years back, here in Washington State, we hit 111 degrees in Washington. It was an insane heat wave we had here. The hottest it's ever been.
Yeah, it was a heat
And
wave,
at that
Dave.
point, I did not have the air conditioner I just bought, which is a better one. I didn't have all the nice aeration and fans and stuff in my house that I have now. So the house was really hot.
Oh,
And
the
we had
coping
to
about not having central air is impressive.
around like, dang, man.
Yeah, Dave, wouldn't it have been nice
So
if
I
you
feel
just
ya.
would have had
For
central
me,
air,
87
though?
degree weather outside is not that bad because I can get to shade. But again, I don't know, in the UK, I don't know if you guys had humidity or not. If you had humidity, that sucks.
Dave, they're a
Any
fucking
humidity
island. Of
is
course they
terrible.
have humidity. How are you so bad at geography? Fuck, you're from Connecticut. That's a comparable.
Let's see. I know you like horror shows like Walking Dead and ghost shows, Jade. I know. You have a cowboy fan. No, I'm not actively ignoring you. If you're talking to me, I must have missed it. Sorry.
That's the other contender for Derek. So we have two potential Dereks enter the room.
No, why
Only
is-
one may
why is
leave.
the sky blue, but it's raining. The sky is blue. Oh, I've had sunburn a million times in my life. I know all about sunburn, trust me. Yeah, so weather in Texas is crazy. People are talking about weather in Texas and how it's crazy. It goes all over the place. Like, literally, no exaggeration. That's why I didn't move there. When I was going to move across the country over a decade ago, I wanted to get out of Connecticut, where I lived my whole life. I was looking at Florida, Texas, and Washington. Those were my top three. And every single one had pluses and minuses, you know, good things and bad things about it. And
Keep right.
Texas was number
Then
2
turn
choice.
right.
I was almost moving to Texas. I was looking at homes out there, and I was actually going to fly out there and start, you know, looking at houses.
Turn right.
The one thing that got me about Texas was the weather. Like, when you have summers that are that hot with some humidity, and then now they're having these winters that are freezing and stuff, and they can't even handle it because they're not equipped for it. Nah, that was it for me. I was like, nah,
Keep left.
I'm good.
Then exit left.
So out here we have the moderate weather almost all year. We do have some hot months. Like
Dave,
right now,
you
we're
are-
having some hot months, but it's not that
Oh,
bad.
excuse me,
Sometimes it does
excuse me,
get
that
really
was
bad,
very
but
rude of
we
me.
manage to now
Dave,
manage that
you
with
are
the
such a
amount of air
pussy
conditioners
on
and fans we
this.
have. And,
If you don't like humidity, Dave, there are places in Texas that are pretty good when it comes to humidity. I mean, you could go to Lubbock, Amarillo,
Would I
you know,
consider Chicago-
North Texas.
Gunsfelter, I will tell you this. Chicago, much like New York City, much like LA, and much like many major cities that I visited in my life.
Oh,
it's a nice
Dave
place
on the
to visit
ice
for
roads would
tourism.
be
I would not
something
wanna
else.
live. I would never wanna
Oh,
live in a major
you know,
metropolitan city ever.
that would be,
I just
you know,
don't
a stupid
I
log
just
house
don't
done.
like major metropolitan cities in general to live in. Too
A
many
good
people-
stupid log house stunt for Dave would be having to drive the Alcan Highway. Not in winter. We'll be nice to him. He just has to drive the Alcan Highway during summer. The salt that would be generated, because he would have no fucking clue what he was getting into. He'd have no fucking clue how to deal with that trip. It would be great. It would be great.
crammed to put together like sardines, not enough space for yourself, terrible traffic, crime, pollution. I can't stand it. I know a lot of people love that city living. They're like, oh, you don't need a car. You can just take the subway or whatever. I would never want to do that. I'd much rather live in a suburb. That's where I am, in a suburb of Seattle right now.
Don't
so I get the best
don't
of
want
everything.
to
I get everything that I
don't want to
with
have
easy
to
driving
rub
distance.
elbows with the
Tons
poors.
of plants and flora out here. We have evergreens. We have beautiful animals in our backyard all the time. Within a 45-minute drive, I can get right into Seattle and visit whenever I want if I so choose. But everything that I want is within driving distance. If I go 45 minutes the other way, I'm in a
No,
rural area.
Buckaroo,
I'm
I
actually out
have
on a farm.
not
I can see
actually
the,
been
like,
to
farm
Alaska,
animals coming out and
but
stuff.
my
It's pretty
parents
cool. I went to
actually
Dead Center and
met
just looked
in
at
Alaska
everything that I
and
wanted to
spent
do.
the first couple of
So
years
that's
of their
why I like
marriage
living
there.
here.
So I've
And
heard
the prices are
stories.
way
I've
more
heard the
reasonable living in a
stories.
suburb versus living in a city.
You know,
That's why I would never want to
I've
live in
heard the
Seattle
stories
or
of
in
July
New York
days
or
where
any major city
you
for that.
cannot see 3 feet in front of your face, except it's not
if you live in a
fog,
major city,
it's
more power
nothing
to
but
you.
black,
You're doing something I can't do.
swirling,
I would
and
drive me
full of
nuts. I know it would drive
mosquitoes.
me
Go
insane.
straight.
I also love the facts, like at one
David
point,
Cowboy,
the
what is your
biggest,
question? Since it seems like I
the
keep
biggest
missing
and most
something like Xbox or
populous
something.
bald eagle sanctuary in the United States was
The
the
South prices are better looking.
Juneau
I'm
County
telling you,
dump.
The weather is too awful in the South. I just can't stand it.
Yeah,
It's a matter
well,
of
it
comfort versus pricing.
it can be, it can be. It's way more hot. It's way more dry. So I mean, it can get pretty, you know, deserty depending upon how bad the year is.
Okay.
But yeah,
There's 3 different ones.
it's
They're all
definitely
Mexican.
not like, it's definitely not Houston. It's definitely not Houston. Definitely not Dallas.
I like that name, Tucumcari. So, David Cowboy fans,
It can get a little, humid, like down, like actually in El Paso and San Antonio on the river, but you know,
answer the first question, 'cause I have no idea what
it's
to talk
still
about.
better than Houston.
If you want to switch too, because you want to play the first party Nintendo games, go for it.
But yeah, if you want to
Xbox
be
Series X,
guaranteed to not have to deal with humidity,
value for the dollar
like
with Game Pass
Amarillo is
for
where
it.
you want to go.
If
You know,
want the
Lubbock,
biggest
Amarillo
exclusive,
area.
You need a PlayStation, right?
But
So PlayStation
then you get to
5
deal
is
with
gonna give you
tornadoes
better
instead.
exclusives. Xbox is going to give you the better value if you want to do a subscription service model to get free games and new games every month. And Switch 2 is exclusively just for first-party games on for Nintendo. That's how you make your decision.
And you gave that basic bitch advice.
Okay.
Why? Like that's what somebody who spends 5 minutes thinking about it comes
All
up with, Dave.
Here we go. Let's do a power generator, and we're going to drive it to Tucumcari, which is to eastern New Mexico. That'll be a fun job.
What are we waiting for?
Waiting for you to stop yapping
Tucumcari,
so I can look at
Dave.
my trailer.
Tucumcari.
It's over here.
But
Here is
but remember, you know,
I already screwed up.
he always harps on what other people mispronounce, not his own mispronunciations.
It's a power generator. I see it. It's over there on the other side of the yard. Really? Parasolo says his only gripe with Switch 2 so far is the battery life because he only plays it handheld. So what's the battery life? Because I'm having to use it handheld. Is it really short?
Yeah, I mean, you could actually try that and do some consumer reporting.
Battery life sucks.
But you know, we can't do anything. Can't do anything that might be of value to
Here's
the
where the VR
fans.
headset would come in handy. If I had a VR headset to do this, this would be like, really realistic first-person stuff.
Yeah. So are you gonna do it, Dave?
No?
Metal Man.
I'm
See,
going
you
to
see
take that as a
metal, man, I
no.
think it did.
I mean, it was inevitable,
Yeah,
but
how
you
bad
know,
is the- how bad-
still.
Double check the load for hitting crack cocaine. You're in New Mexico after all. Ooh, crack cocaine bonuses on haul sounds good.
Oh my
Dave said,
God,
one time I went to New York City for a convention.
Dave!
and it
If you're
was
gonna
too
make
much
drug
fun.
jokes,
No, I
make
can
meth
understand.
jokes. You are
New
in
York
New
City is
Mexico
one of the
after
most
all.
Population dense places, and the tourism is so absolutely ridiculously strong that anywhere you go, there's insane amounts of people. There's crazy amounts of traffic. There's crazy amounts of crime. My truck is stuck.
Yes, because geometry. How does it work?
Is that guy looking at me? He is. He's watching me do this. He's like, "What are you doing?"
Geometry. How the
Come
fuck
on.
does it work?
Oh, yeah, that's how you leave, baby. That's how you leave.
Yep. Yeah. I mean that is how a real truck driver handles that problem. Absolutely. Just keep banging into the concrete until the
So
concrete
here's
gives
my
in.
question. If the Switch 2 has a bad battery life, like people are claiming, what about those like Steam Deck, or what about ROG Ally? Like, do those have good battery life?
My Steam Deck has got an battery life. I've never. It's
People are in my way.
better than a
It's
Game
really
Gear,
hard.
but you know, benchmarks in perspective.
They
It's
all have
fine.
shitty batteries, is this true?
It's fine. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they all use the same battery.
Well, these people are not gonna let me get over, huh? They're all dead.
But yeah, my Steam Deck, my first gen Steam Deck is fine.
I gotta let this guy go. Then he won't let me go. Look.
Keep right, and then turn right.
On the ROG Ally X, the battery's pretty decent. What is that, like a higher end model of it?
Turn right.
Am I getting a Steam Deck? No. What the hell do I need a Steam Deck for? I have a. Okay, now it's not high end anymore. When I got it, it pretty much was high end. Now it's probably like a year outdated, so it's probably like a high mid end gaming PC. Why would I
High
want a
mid end?
Ally
What?
Or a Steam Deck? What would I do with that?
What? And Dave, you got a
Joe says you have
pre-built
your
that had a
HGV
4070
license, Phil, like
Super in it. That's
pedestrians in the game. I don't know what that is, but
I
I used
mean,
to play GTA 1, which is the top
that
down
was
GTA. I used to
already
be really good at hitting
kind
the
of
combo bonus for slapping all 5
you
of the
got
boys
it.
in a row who were going down the street playing
good.
their
It's an
Like
objectively
quad
good
bonus. I
GPU.
used to be really good
It's
at
an
that,
objectively good
Let's see.
GPU. But when you want to flex, when you want to be Dave and
All right.
flex on the pearls because of how big your GPU ZPing is, 4070 Super just ain't gonna cut it. When he bought it, a 4070 Super wasn't gonna cut it. And
I can play on my gaming PC from my Steam Deck using Steam Link.
Yep.
Why would I ever want to do that? Why?
Because
I'm already playing on my gaming PC right now.
Oh my God. Yes, that was a dented question because it would require him to be somewhere other than his office.
That's what I meant about oh, I must have missed what you just said, dude. Because that's what I meant about the video. When I say D word, I'm confused on that myself. Do you know Review Tech USA? Oh, please don't bring up Review Tech USA. He's a moron.
What? Going through the big D? Dave, are you going through the big D? And I don't mean Dallas.
Keep left.
Yeah. So, Dave, you gonna answer that? Are you going through the big D that ain't Dallas?
I've been in the subway in NYC.
Stop teasing us.
I have ridden the subway a couple times in NYC, and I would like to avoid that for the rest of my life. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh yeah. Eric Solo says Tekken 8 runs surprisingly good on the X, which really surprised me. Oh, the Ally X, the ROG Ally X.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you remember that mini PC that someone had donated to me a couple of years ago,
what's fine?
I could run a lot of games. Like I ran Hades 2 on there beautifully, but then when I tried to play Street Fighter 6, I could only play at 720p in the lowest resolution, or the lowest effects, lowest everything. It looked like a bunch of blobs beating each other up.
Dave, that's because you're an idiot.
Outside of that, if I ran it with any effects or higher resolution, the whole thing would crap out.
That's because you're an idiot.
I was told that mini PC was just about as strong as a Steam Deck, so I don't know.
That, again, Prophet has the videos of that thing running, of that exact same mini PC running SF6 at 1080p, 60 frames at, I think, medium right, graphics. So no, totally doable, totally doable. It looked fine, now, so it but you know, a nice first Dave can't. Dave hated the mini PC. The mini PC existed so he could play Chrono Trigger.
Some support tonight. Right now,
that's why it existed. Anything else he ever did with it was just, you know,
that was the last support I got.
That was gravy in his mind.
Support for American Truck Sim. We have literally hit the goal every single time that I've played this game, and I like to keep that going. That's why I've been playing it non-stop weekly for the last couple of months, and that's why we even have some bonus streams of it sometimes. This week I can't. This week I only have a 4-day streaming week because of scheduling, but we'll see what happens next. Keep veering around. I can't try to stream right now. I'm so sorry. Art did a $5 super chat. He says, honk, honk. Oh, shit, what button is my horn? Here you go. If you do a super chat, I'll honk for you. Here we are. Thank you, Art, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Let's get that on the leaderboard. That's our biggest super chat of the night so far. It's also only our second one. We're up to $30 of support so far, everybody. Thank you. Thank you.
30 whole dolans. 30 whole dolans.
Okay. I wasn't paying any attention, quite frankly.
I don't know about that, Moo Buckaroo. It's NCU 1000 was spotted in chat and shouted out at the start of the stream. So whales are in these waters.
Okay.
We'll see if they're spotted.
Oh shit. There we go. So what's on everybody's mind?
You don't want to know that, Dave. You don't want to know that.
A relatively easy drive. I can actually talk, but now no one's tagging me in chat, so I don't know what you guys want to talk about.
It ebbs and flows. I think we are headed for a period of retrenchment because of just how wailed out he's been getting of late. So I think he's headed for a bit of a rough patch. But the first of the month is coming up, which means things are going to improve for a time. But middle of August is going to be really rough. Middle of August is going to be really rough for the guy.
What would I do with that? Wipe my ass with it? What would I want that for?
What? What?
My first degree is utterly worthless. What would I want a second one for? I'm just going to have a whole wall of accreditations behind me that I never use for anything. That sounds like a great idea. Let me just spend all my time on educational studies. spending money frivolously for no reason. Never use it.
Dave, I mean,
I not see the new Superman.
Dave, my degree, my undergrad degree is literally useless. I got a BA in history. The only people who have more worthless undergrad degrees than me are people who got degrees in underwater basket weaving, and even they got a useful skill out of the endeavor. You got a finance degree that you could not find something to do with it is a fucking you problem. How? Given that you had you could have relatively easily gone back even when right after you got your degree, when you realized finance wasn't going to work, you could have went and gotten your accounting, gotten your actual BS in accounting, and then became a CPA, and you could have done that if you were willing to put in the work. But you weren't willing to put in the work to find something that you could use your finance degree in, which if it actually had any kind of accounting component, you should have been able to find something relatively easily. I believe PWR will be crawling back to Phil soon. I wouldn't be surprised. But again, PWR is a gigadent. He's always been a gigadent. So, But yeah, I mean, history. Yeah, when you get your history degree, you get your history degree. It does teach you stuff, and the job market says, yeah, that stuff we think that stuff is useless, and that's why you then either have to go on to grad school if you were serious about the history, or you have to go to law school if you actually want to learn a trade. Or you could also get your MBA. You could also get your MBA and sell your soul to Beelzebub in the process.
Elroy, I will probably when it hits max, whatever that will be.
And Dave can't keep it between the lanes.
Get out of here, Jay.
Why the fuck are you driving? How the fuck are you? How the fuck are you in the shoulder?
There's no on this road here in New Mexico. There's no strips on the side of the road that go off when you're about to veer off the road. So
one of the few things I liked about driving through New Mexico.
You guys, I'm going off the road because it's not making that noise. I wonder if that's true about the state of New Mexico if they don't have those installed on their freeways. Interesting.
Without the rumble strips, he cannot keep it between the center line and the shoulder. He's not drunk. He's not lost in story time. He just can't do basic tasks.
People didn't like it that much, so I never played it
and this guy is allowed on the open roads of Washington.
Yes, I drive a freight truck in real life all day long. Absolutely. Yes, I've smoked marijuana.
Where's a cop with too little to do when you need him?
Do I plan on doing more horror games after Ludo? Right now, no. But if more come out, sure. I mean, I'm definitely going to play
Of course there's more that's going to come out, you billick. All you have to do is say, yeah, if I see one that I think looks cool.
But I'm not sure exactly what the next, horror game would be that I would play between now and then, if any. Getting dark.
And he can't keep it between the lines. This is new. He's normal. I mean, he had to have been drinking before the stream started to fail this badly at basic, basic
my friends and I used to do rebellious
road
stuff.
keeping.
One of the things we would do is one of my friends' dad had a boat, not a big one, like a small boat, that he would keep at the local arena in Bridgeport, Connecticut. So what we would do is at night we would go out to the boat and we would either drink or smoke on the boat. And so I still remember the first time we ever smoked up, we were all smoking up, and it was the first time I ever had weed. I guess they had it before, and they all got high, and they were all like enjoying the buzz and everything, and I smoked it just like them, and I felt nothing at all. I was like, damn, you guys are high. Like, I seriously don't feel high whatsoever. I didn't get anything out of it.
X to gout. X to gout.
They wanted me to go, yes, all right. So that time I tried, and that time it hit me. So I don't know if it was just that the first time it didn't have an effect, the second time it did, who knows, right? The second time I just remember, it makes you want to talk about a million different topics. Like, everything that you talk about is super interesting and intellectual, even if it's not, And you can sit there for hours talking, and yeah, you get munchies, your stomach, you start to get real hungry for anything, So we did that a few times, I would say. Not crazy for it, Like, I just never really went for it. I prefer drinking to smoking, always. And then the last time that I ever smoked weed was another time when I was over at that same friend's house this time, not the boat, but at his house. And his dad had been gone.
What is up with his pronunciation of the word boat?
Hanging out, probably like 15 people hanging out.
Was on the boat?
And so we were all drinking. Still underage drinking. In fact, like, I drank when I was underage. And I don't remember what we were drinking. It probably was tequila because we used to drink tequila a lot. But we also used to
He
drink,
can
like,
remember what he drank
shit like that. So
in
I know I
high
was drinking,
school
and I was nicely buzzed.
when he was out on a
But they also
boat
had
with
the
his
joint going around,
friends
and everyone was taking
and
a hit of the
classmates.
joint. And when it got to me, I was
But he
like, "No, I'm
can't
actually
remember
really
what
good
he
with
played in a
right
video
now.
game last
I don't really
week."
want to like ruin it by smoking and maybe having it change the level of buzz I'm at, 'cause I'm actually feeling really good right now. And my friend to be sitting next to me, he's like, "Nah, man, come on, you just gotta take a hit." I was like, "No, dude, no, really, I don't want to. I don't think that it makes sense. I don't want to." He said, "No, come on, man, just do it. Just take the hit and pass the dude. Take the hit and pass the dude. Don't be a wimp." So I was like, "Dude, I'm just gonna say one more time. I don't want to give in to peer pressure. I don't want to do this right now because I'm feeling good on my buzz. I'm trying to be responsible, having fun. I'm already underage drinking, so I don't want to take this hit. Come on, man, just do it." I said, "All right, shut the fuck up." And I took it. I said, "Shh," to a big hit. I gave it to. Shut up and leave me alone.
Exit right.
20 minutes
Wow.
later, I'm not kidding, I got incredibly sick, so I had to run. I ran into this bathroom.
Wow.
Okay, now keep in mind this is my
This
friend's house.
story
I'm not over my friend's house often. Okay, and oh shit, I'm not over my friend's house often, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, almost T-boned somebody. Well done, Dave. Well done.
And I run into the bathroom, and it started hitting. 5% damage.
Yep.
So I run into the bathroom. I lift the toilet. I start vomiting.
If he doesn't see you, you do not
into the
exist.
toilet, okay, like I'm sick from smoking after already being good with the level I have. Like, blah, blah. All of a sudden, my guts start to bubble. I gotta take a shit, but I'm already vomiting.
Scat.
So what do? So I flipped myself, and I shat liquid shit squirting out of my ass into this toilet on top of the vomit that I just. As I'm doing that.
Why did this become about
So I just jump
scat?
off the toilet, ass dripping with liquid shit, vomiting profusely into the liquid shit and the vomit that I just did. It was so disgusting. Okay.
What
So this
the
lasted about
fuck?
5 minutes, and finally, it started to calm down. All right, finally. But it was really bad, okay? My friend runs into the bathroom. He goes, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for this to happen. We shouldn't have had peer pressure. You shouldn't have take the hit. Here's what I got to eat in the house." And he hands me this thing of like, supposed to be like crackers. I think it was like saltine crackers or like oyster crackers.
I'm just gonna call that 5 scats.
Like soup crackers. So I go,
I'm just
"Oh,
gonna
thanks,
set
you know, I
that.
need
I'm
something
just
for
gonna
my
set the
stomach 'cause I'm so
counter
sick."
at 5
I start
scats
eating
for
them, I'm
that.
like, "Oh, what?" I look down. Yo, the crackers are fucking moldy. So he had it in the house. He didn't know that they were moldy because it's his dad. I guess it's his dad's house. He doesn't live with his dad full time. And he said, "We're staying at the house." I was like, "Oh, blah, blah." I start vomiting again in the toilet profusely. It just starts over again. All right.
Just reliving
So
the
then
past,
finally I
Rojo,
calmed it
because
down, right? I mean, it had to be like
you
another
know,
10
I
minutes.
was doing my
finally
best
stopped shitting and
impersonation of the
vomiting.
guy.
I get
You know, I
water
only
and
got started 3
everything.
hours late.
So I'm getting up, and finally my friend goes, "All right, well,
This-
the good news is you're not vomiting anymore, but I got bad news."
Everyone's
And all
welcome
we
to
have to
this
watch is
insane
that toilet's
story.
broken and
What
doesn't
the
flush.
fuck? What the fuck is this story?
Oh, so then we had to figure out how to clean out the toilet of my liquid shit and vomit that was sitting in there.
Scat.
The toilet was broken and wouldn't flush. That was also not a pleasant experience. So for the record, after that night, I literally never smoked weed ever again in my life. I said, I refuse. That was the last time I smoked weed, okay? Now, there was another time that I smoked weed. I've already told that story on these streams. Remember where I told you where I got the laced weed? Where it was laced and I lost like a whole day?
What?
No, you know what? I take it back.
Will this add scat to
That was the
more
last time I
scats?
smoked weed, because that was in college, and this had happened, I want to say, before we went to college. So you know what? I was so dumb.
You're going to hit something.
I was so dumb, I got super sick.
And you thought I joined a cult?
Listen to me.
and
For
liquor,
shame,
and I
Moo
still
Buckaroo,
did it
for
anyway,
shame.
And then I smoked the laced weed. and
I'll
then
start
the
my own
next
cult,
day.
thank you very much, with
All
blackjack
right, I'm
and
gonna leave
hookers.
Laura.
To tell
But
you to slow down.
if Gerald doesn't shut the fuck up, I'm actually going to stop the game, and I'm going to find out where he lives.
What the?
Okay. So anyway.
Not funny. Didn't laugh.
Yeah.
This is where it ends.
Those were the last times. I haven't smoked any weed since college. That was the last time that I smoked weed. So.
Sounds like a lot of your problems would be solved by edibles, Dave. A lot of your complaints about
Good stuff. So you like that story?
a lot of your
Excellent story.
complaints about marijuana would be solved by just doing edibles.
What's my favorite state in Truck Sim? I don't think I have a favorite.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't. That would require making a choice. And how are you supposed to fence it when you make a choice?
Injustice 3 out this year? I don't think so, Jade. I think Injustice 3 may be the next thing that NetherRealm makes, but I don't think it's coming out this year. It'd be nice if it did, but I don't think so. We've heard nothing about it. That's the problem. Okay. Her low-key says he recommends a game called Coffee Talk. What the hell is that? I don't know what that is.
Maybe do a field trip and find out.
Okay.
Field trip time.
Well, we're done there.
I've never heard of it
Next
either.
question is, what's the next job that we want to do? How am I doing? Hold on.
More importantly, how is he doing on money?
Before I
Yes,
take on another
yes.
job,
How is he
if it's a
doing on the
really short
monies?
job, I should go sleep. Is there a really short job where I am? I probably wouldn't make it. I'd probably get too tired. This, however, is taking us in the correct direction. This is where I want to go. I want to go south so we can eventually go to El Paso. So let's take a look and see. Maybe I'll go sleep and,
Oh, God. Coffee talk would be horrible. It seems cool enough. It's about, just to read the,
but I want to do a rest stop here where I can get gas.
Coffee Talk is a coffee brewing and heart-to-heart talking simulator about listening to fantasy-inspired modern people's problems and winning them by serving up a warm drink or two. So it's a visual novel. It's a visual novel, and yeah, it's a fucking visual novel, which means Dave will have nothing to do with it. He will. Well,
all right, ready to go get
it's also got pixel art, and it's set in an alternative Seattle. So yeah, Dave would hate it. Dave would absolutely hate it. He would hate it, and then he would feel obliged to voice act with massive irony quotes. Everything. Instead, out of your mind with booze.
All right.
Yes. That would. You know,
all right, guys, come on. Now it's been 15
starting my
minutes
own cult that was about getting hammered
Can we get some more
constantly
sport?
would be fun,
We're
but it
almost
would
at the
ruin the
halfway
whole
point of the stream. We're
teetotaler
only 10 minutes
vibe.
away from the halfway point,
Turn left.
and we haven't had any consistent support at all for truck sit, which I'm shocked. Usually we have a ton of support for truck sit.
Turn left.
Bag, 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 bag,
Get
bag,
ready to turn left.
Remember, if you guys do a $20 contribution of any type, there's a special animation that plays for Donkey Kong. Your Future Stepdad just did a 5-sub bomb. Thank you to Your Future Stepdad for 5 subs over on Kick. I appreciate that. I particularly appreciate that, again, because we've been very slow to Kick support this week, and that helps a lot, because, you know, Kick Payment comes through soon. It's only late
Dave
tonight.
went on a meltdown about what LolCow Live was doing. And he made me a bit more convinced it might have been a community strike because of the way he was doing it. But he
Yeah, Kick 100% is carrying tonight. Are you kidding me?
he has a way of just, even when he's telling the truth, he has the way of sounding like he's lying. So I don't know. No, I'm no fun, Meth Bear. Don't drink. Have to obey an onerous code of ethics. Yeah, it's a hard knock life. But yeah, no, I just never. My mother's side of the family has got alcoholism out the wazoo, and I just, easiest way to make sure I never have to deal with that part of my genetics is to just never take a drink.
Kick, we have 1 membership and 2 super chats. That's it. So thank you guys from Kick who are supporting tonight.
Go straight.
Not impossible, but no cats or dogs.
Yeah, I used to
Animal
do a segment
Dander
on
and
my
I have
old
never gotten
podcast
along.
called Back in the Day,
As I
where I
tell
talk about stories
the
about
old
my
joke about
younger
when I
years,
was
like high school
3, I had an
stuff,
allergy test, and the
stories,
test
stuff
came
like
back
that. But I
yes,
haven't done those in a million years.
as
You know, I do
I tested
feel like
positive for so
someday,
many things that
you know,
they
having
couldn't.
a thing talking about
They
what
lost the
people
ability
FTC
to
and how they
separate and
used to be back then, which is
distinguish
interesting.
the samples
Except
that I was
sadly,
exposed
as you
to
guys
as
know,
all of the
FTC
hives
hates my nuts for
merged
no
together
reason. I
into
have
a
no
mega
idea why.
hive.
I've never done anything to them, but apparently they hate me, so they probably wouldn't even care. But if you guys would ever care, I'd like to share with you. But it would be interesting, you know, to share stories about back in the day what it was like. The thing is, for me, like, it's hard for me to just tell a story. People ask me questions. Like, if you guys were to ask me questions about what was it like going to this particular kind of tournament, what was Chinatown Fair like, who did you know from New York, I can answer questions like that. It's hard for me to, like, put it together myself and be like, tonight we're just going to talk about this event that happened, because it's not really like that. It's not like that in my head. If you ask me questions, I could guide conversation, then I'd probably be a wealth of knowledge. But I'm curious what kind of
Dave,
questions you guys
you
would be
haven't
interested
gone outside, meaningfully gone outside in a decade. And yet you're going to remember stuff from 25 years ago. Yeah, of course you will. Of course you will. But if somebody asks you, if you do badly in a video game that you haven't played in a week,
I have no idea.
it's because you're rusty.
I don't ask. You know,
You know,
there was a time
I've
back
forgotten
in the
how to
day
play, guys.
when
Bleh.
people could support and do it safely, publicly, and it wouldn't be a big deal. But now with these insano detractors and the crazy shit they do, if we were to start talking publicly about, oh, so-and-so regularly supports and this and that, and where are they from and all that, they'd probably be completely harassed and attacked on the internet. A lot of my supporters today
And-
do it anonymously or
And Dave, and It's the internet. It's the internet. It's always been full contact. And if somebody laughs at you on the internet, who cares? If somebody laughs at you on the internet, they can join your hug box and just ban everyone whoever comes to their attention is laughing at them, or you can just ignore them and go about your life, because most people have a life beyond the internet. They're not terminally online. Even the people who are terminally online tend to have lives that are going on outside of the internet.
A pseudonym, so that way people don't know who they are. Half the time, I don't know who they are. I don't know who tips me. I have no clue who tips me. All I get is an email address. So very well, people who say that there's a certain person tipping me may not even be that person. I don't know. So there's no way for me to know overall who's who.
I have drunk exactly once, Meth Bear, and it was at the local bar Christmas party, probably 7 or 8 years ago, where our local chief judge bullied me into taking a couple of shots, and he himself got drunk enough that he decided he was going to ride his bike back home, and his home was probably 5 miles away in the dead of winter. And it got several of his former partners out after him to find him before he went and got himself killed trying to get home on his
I
bike.
tried every variation of Phil Burnell, and they were all taken. Don't ask me why.
Okay, so you're getting a fish
So I said, all right, I'm
and a
just gonna make something
DSP
up,
hoodie
and
for
it
your
worked.
birthday.
So I used that for many years for both my AOL account, and then when I went to
No, move up. Move up, Buckaroo. The
Womos.
correct answer is a
And then
turtle.
years later, I wanted a better
A
name.
tortoise,
It was catchy.
specifically.
Of course, I was a
No
fan of
wa-
pro
no-
wrestling.
no
I liked
muss,
the
no
RVD.
fuss.
I liked that it was 3 names.
It
3
just
letters. It was
sits
catchy
there
like
and eats its
RVD.
greens.
So I said, can I do 3 letters for me? And I started thinking about it.
It's a very
And I was
chill
like,
dude.
something
Bleh.
with P. Something Phil.
Hello,
And I was
Dasher
like,
Pie.
I can remember
Better
Dark
late
Side
than
Phil,
never.
DSP,
Better late
but
than
I made sure
never.
to spell it with a Y,
Bienvenue,
Dark Side, with a
welcome.
Y instead of an I, because I didn't want people to think that it had something to do with Star Wars. Because I thought Star Wars all right, but I wasn't like in love with Star Wars or anything. So I wanted it to be something different.
And it's
But
still all about
like
him.
The name Monkey Spank, for some reason, it rings a bell. Maybe I did have an account at some point somewhere that was Monkey Spank. I don't know, but I don't really remember. I never really actively used that name for any length of time. It was Womos
Cue
and
the
then
reference
DSP
to the
with
Monkey
Dark Side
Spank
Phil.
Chronicles.
By the way, ARG dropped a 5 sub bomb over on Kick, and I'm going to shout that out in a second. Get it on the leaderboard. Let me get to this rest stop. Like I said,
25
and I'm
hold
gonna give everyone their
Dolans.
shout-outs.
25 hold.
Oh.
He is incapable of looking to his left. He is fucking incapable of looking to his left. Also, he's in Santa Rosa. I think he's in Santa
Horrible
Rosa.
accident. Oh my god. 21% damage. That's the most damage I've ever had to the truck. 21%. So that's going to be horrible
Yes,
to repair. It's going to cost like 10 grand. I
Your
think.
truck just
Oh
got
my God, I
T-boned.
got wrecked, man. That was a truck full on full speed.
Your truck
Destroyed
just got
speed. Stop,
T-boned and you were on the blood side.
Oh my god. Oh. Shit.
And you don't have a
Destroyed.
problem with any of that.
Destroyed. All right. Now I really need to get some rest. Oh, luckily for me, there's a mechanic right here. We can actually go in and get the truck repaired right here.
Turn right.
Let's
Okay,
do that, and let's do
find
gas,
a new route.
and let's sleep.
That's
Oh,
the
shit.
second time
I'm
tonight
looking. I'm just gonna drive over this. Yeah.
he cannot ever get into the spirit of these things.
I'll find a new route.
Like no, I'm not a truck driver. I'm just the guy, and I'm drunk. Can drive wherever I want as long as the physics engine doesn't break.
So, I think it's time for some service. Look, oh, it's the worst it's ever been. Look. Oh, fuck. All right, it's only 2,500. I thought for sure it was going to be worse than 2,500. Not nearly as bad as I thought. Let's go get gas. Let's sleep. Then I'm going to do shout-outs, and then I'm going to split the parts so that I can get another
Oh
drink and finish
goody!
my drink.
Shout outs.
That was pretty good. The jungle
But
juice
that
was
is
pretty good.
that is the
But honestly,
average
it tasted nothing
ATS
like jungle
stream.
juice. It just tasted like fruit juice, basically.
Drive
So
around,
I'm gonna try
drink,
another
and
flavor.
count money.
I think I have 3 more downstairs. I'll try to get an exotic one.
Recomputing.
Yeah, I haven't been looking when I turn out into the street because
Turn right.
I think it's funny to
Turn
not
left.
and then have a chance to get hit. But I've been really lucky up to now. Tonight I have not been lucky. 2 major accidents. That was the worst. I went from 5% damage to 21% damage. Side smashed by a freaking semi truck, man. Yikes.
On the one hand, you
Interestingly enough, Jade, I
you
didn't know
can
about
describe
dark
yourself
side at the time.
accurately
Well,
as a
dark
young
side
professional
is
with
very
an
I didn't
upward
know about
career
that guy. I
trajectory,
didn't even
and
know
the
he existed.
downside is
I
that
read Superman
you
comics,
recognize entirely
That's
too
9 degrees I
many
didn't know about that
clients and
character.
associates of clients whenever you go to the local dating spots.
Yeah.
Rerouting.
Oh, here we go.
When possible, make a U-turn.
You won't shut up. Okay, so before we continue, a lot of shout outs to do, right? So first off,
The whaling has started.
Your future stepdad did a 5 sub bomb over on Kick. Thank you to your future stepdad for that.
Now, guys, we got us a step bam.
That's $25 of support. So that gets us up to $55 of support. Then ARG did a 5 sub bomb over on Kick. That's another $25 of support. That jumps us all the way up to $80 of support so far tonight. Thank you guys so very much for that. And then Ava Cowboy fan tipped me $1. He says, going back to what I said about the video, I mean the Dexter video, if you happen to watch my video, I'd appreciate your feedback. Do you think that the chat is more wild than usual tonight? I'm unfortunately asked a lot of good questions that are missed. You think it's possible it's not a coincidence? No, it is, Ava Cowboy fan, you have to understand. I'm trying to drive while I'm drinking, while I'm trying to read all of your messages. There's no way I'm going to catch all of your messages. I've probably missed 70% of the messages tonight.
Yep.
I'm just trying to catch
Ava Cowboy fan is trying to win the Derrick Award.
Hundreds of people on stream, so I hope you understand. Now, your future stepdad says, can we get some special animations because those were more than $20? Yes, you can. So first of all, this one's for your future stepdad.
I need banana, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana.
Yes. This
Oh my
one
God.
is for ARG.
I need banana, tasty banana. I need banana, tasty banana.
You know, he could just loop
But
it, and he could just loop
Just
it.
for fun, because
You
tonight
just
we're having a
loop
good
it.
time. How about a bonus one, just because I can? Like this.
Oh
What did he
my-
say? Oh, banana. Yummy.
Oh
All
my
right.
god! And he just lets it play. There's a
Okay,
sound
good stuff.
effect, and then he lets it play forever and ever and
Very
ever
nice.
and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
I just received a $20 tip.
More Dolans set on fire in support of the guy.
NCU 1000 just tipped $20 and said, here, buddy, I'm doing some testing. I want to see if my PayPal could be working again because what happened on Friday Night Fights, enjoy. So that was you who tipped me on Friday Night Fights. I had a feeling it was, but I only
A
have email
feeling.
addresses.
Guys,
When
he had a
payment gets frozen,
feeling.
they don't send me the message associated with the tip. So I literally don't know what someone said when a payment gets frozen. Until it clears, I never even get to see it. So I had no idea. I thought it was you because you had been very supportive last week, and I appreciate that. What I will
Very
do tonight,
he
by the
was
end of
very
tonight's stream, let's
supportive,
check, and
guys.
let's see if those have cleared. Because they're supposed to send me notes, but I didn't see one yet. I'm going to check and see if they cleared by tonight. So thank you for $20 from NCU 1000. So I owe you an animation. Here it comes.
I need banana, tasty banana.
Yummy. I can't stop saying yummy when I hear that.
Pretty sure
All right, so-
I hate that animation. I hate the animations in
NCU.
general, but I
Shit, right
really hate that one.
Screwed up the leaderboard. So with that tip, we
It's
are
like
now
the culmination of
officially up
all of Dave's various
$100
forms of wankery into
not dollars, dollars.
one discrete
$100
package.
of support tonight. 50 away from hitting our goal. That's some great momentum. Thank you guys so very much. Okay,
Give me the Dolans.
let's
Give
split the
me
parts.
the
I'm gonna get
Dolans.
another drink when we come back. We'll take on the next job and go from there. Thank you guys. See you in a little bit. Okay. Yes, I'm just gonna run downstairs, everyone. So give me a sec to run down and get my second drink, and then we will continue. Be right back.
Okay. We have more mindless drinking. All right. He is the guy after all. We can't have a truck stream without him going to get more to drink. Gonna come back anytime soon? Oh, there's the
2/3
guy.
of the way to the goal. $50 to go. Let's hit that goal tonight and keep the momentum going for Truck Sim. I'll keep this in the rotation as long as we keep getting that support. Let's get started, and I want to try the next drink here. Okay, here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to American Truck Sim. It's time for part 2 for tonight. Got my second drink, so it's another one of these nectar drinks. It's called Nectar Heart Juice. It's fruit juice mixed with water. And
Do not care about the booze.
Sweet mix of things. I never just drank like passion fruit juice, so I don't think it did. So let's see. We'll do it. Oh, remember, like it's like it's bitter beer. Oh, for tonight. We were going to do a job that was going to take us.
You want to go to you want to go to
southern New Mexico, hopefully.
You want to go to El Paso, but you're not.
Wait a minute, what the hell?
You're not
Why-
gonna make
why
it.
are
You're
you
not
so
gonna make it.
Here we go. Whoa! This one takes us to El Paso, Texas. Are you kidding me? We did it, guys. We're doing it. What we tried to do the entire last week, we can finally do.
Oh my
We're going to
God!
El Paso, boys.
It is so
Hell yeah.
easy to do what he wants to
do it.
do, and he refused to do
Well,
it.
finally, Jade is
He
here.
is-
Jade, you're in luck. Hopefully, Jade is still
If
here.
Jade is here,
All right, let's do this,
if
man.
Jade is
Finally.
here,
No, I don't want to sleep. Oh no, that could be disastrous. That
please
job
have
might be over
disappeared.
now.
Please have
Oh,
fucking
no.
disappeared. He deserves
no,
it.
no.
He deserves it.
Tell me I didn't just screw that up badly. No, it's gone. Oh no.
Oh, that warms the cockles of my heart. That warms the cockles of my heart. That Dave's own
I
incompetence.
accidentally slept the second time.
And the wailing
and now the El
continues as
Paso job is
NCU
gone.
1000 gives 50 dolans. Good to know PayPal's working for me. LOL.
The good
First
news
goal
is
done.
NCU
Enjoy.
1000 just did a $50 super chat and says, good to know PayPal's working again for me. Laughing out loud. First goal is done. Enjoy with a thumbs up.
First goal. NCU 1000's taking Dave to a second.
Thank you so much to NCU. I appreciate that very, very much, man. So let's get this up on the leaderboard.
No
obviously the biggest
Coraz,
super chat of the night. That
because at
crushes
the
the
moment
first goal.
I'm only about
That does put us in position because we're playing for another hour.
an hour and a half,
Possibly actually
so
hit
3/4 of the way
a
through the
second
night
goal
stream.
tonight. That would be great if we
Because
did,
you know
that
I
would
only
make up for the
ran
fact
3
that I
hours
missed a
late
goal
getting
yesterday.
started, so
All right, so we're
I
at
just had a
85 out of 90 goals,
Dave
5
day.
goals to
So
go
no,
for the
the
next episode of
the
BSB Tries,
Captain Alex
okay?
segment is
Excellent. Thank you so
absolutely
much,
dead ahead.
to
It is
NCU
absolutely in the
1000.
near
Let's do a
future.
mini celebration. Thank you all for all of your support. You guys are awesome. All right. Well, guys, I suck. I don't know what else to say. I really blew it, right? I completely blew it. I had the job, and I
Yeah, and
really
you were an
think if I
idiot.
go to
You were
Artesia,
an idiot.
Maybe if I go to Artesia.
No, Dave.
Then
You
there'll be a
fast
job
travel to Van Horn. Fast travel to Van
San Jose,
Horn.
not San Jose, El Paso.
And then just drive
Let's
to
do the
El Paso
Artesia
so
job.
that Jake can see it.
I can't believe I blew it. Trungate's Legacy says, can you try to sleep again? Will the jobs change, you know?
Yeah,
Can
they
you try one more
do.
time?
They do. They do.
Let's see what happens. That's a lot of sleep. Basically, I slept like 24
Because
hours, right?
Pay Pigs are a very special
Seriously, but
breed.
you're not
They
tired right
usually
now.
see
Oh,
something of
they won't
themselves
let
in
me
the
sleep
guy,
another time. Did you see that?
for better or
Basically,
worse.
just says that's it. You reached your limits. So, okay, we've got no. Look what we've got. We got no Texas jobs at all. Nope.
Dalhart.
Well, that's a crappy job. Look how stupid that job is.
What? Dave, Dalhart's a neat little
They're
town.
pretty short and pretty crappy jobs.
Actually, it's not even that little, truth be told. It's just a cool little, it's just
I'm trying
a
to find one
neat
that's worth
town.
the time.
Neater than Tucumcari, in my opinion.
We go to Albuquerque. We've never
It's
been to
going the
Albuquerque
wrong way,
before. We
Dave.
wanna
You're
go to
going the
Albuquerque.
wrong way. Just
Let's
fast
go
travel to Van
Albuquerque.
Horn.
It's nuts. It's nuts. We're just
He's-
gonna deliver some nuts.
This is the insane
easier
logic of the
trailers. This is
guy.
more annoying.
He's
Let's make it
only
easier
allowed to
trailer. You
drive
know,
somewhere
I think I'd rather
if
do that.
it's in pursuit of a job. When he
Also,
has
we need
not
the heavy
engaged
cargo
with the
pack.
economics of
I
this
guess I don't
game at
have the heavy
all.
Cargo pack? How do I get that? Is that something you earn in the game?
Oh my god.
We're gonna go to Albuquerque.
Let's go.
Let's go get this cargo. Jade was not here. No
Please
one tell,
make a U-turn
absolutely
when
no one tell
possible.
Jade that I screwed that up because I feel bad. We're trying to do El Paso
You
for him.
you heard
And
the
I
guy
completely blew it.
detractors.
No one dare
Get the
tell Jade that I did
clipping.
that because I don't want him
Get
to
the
be upset.
clipping.
All right. Okay. Maybe just drive to El
Coworker's
Paso.
dad
So is that what
died.
you
We
do?
had a
You
pity
just drive
party at
places
the
for no
bar.
reason
I missed
and not to make any money,
Viga.
even though you're working. Is
Rip.
that what you do?
Rip.
Ready to turn left.
What's up, Slayer? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the halfway point. We just started the second half. I just started
Turn
my new
left,
drink.
and then turn right.
And had a couple of minute tism session about it. Yes, that is about par for the course.
This is a
Yes.
weird-ass road. What's going on with this road?
Jade, make a wish. Go El
All right, I
Paso.
suppose I should actually check my corners now. Okay, we're good. Is that
He's
that
going
was
to
something
forget.
before?
He's
It
gonna
cost me a ridiculous amount of money.
Forget.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
right.
only been T-boned twice so far.
And then turn right. Turn right.
Yes, that's right, King Furbs. I know. If you don't get enough sleep, you can get fined, and also you nod off at the wheel. We almost fell asleep at the wheel on one job a few weeks ago. I don't know if you were here.
Almost fell asleep with the wheel, guys.
All right, so here we are.
Almost.
My new nectar hard juice. Passion fruit orange tastes kind of like a pink grapefruit juice. It's pretty good.
Wonderful commentary, Dave.
Smells like pink grapefruit juice too.
Do you have anything
Actually, I wonder
other
if that's
than
fruit.
the
A
alcohol
lot
to
of these
talk
fruit
about?
drinks, they claim that they have the fruit, and then you find out it's not even the fruit that's in it. And you'd be like, oh, it's supposed to be this flavor, and then you find out, oh, it's just like apple juice in there or like grape juice in there. That's it. Dunsfelter asked, what's the longest road trip I did in real life? I drove from Connecticut all the way down to, I forget if it was Virginia or Maryland. I keep getting these two confused.
If
It might
it's
have- whatever's
Maryland, then
further
you're a
south
pussy,
is Maryland
Dave.
or Virginia further south. Whichever is further, that's the one I did. And it was supposed to be, if I remember correctly, it was supposed to be like minimum 6 hours, maximum like 10-hour drive. Dude, that shit took me like at least 16 hours of straight driving because there was insane traffic, there was road work, there was an insane amount of stuff going on along the way that just held us up. It took forever. It fucking sucked. The drive sucked. The trip was fun. We went to a tournament and we actually all did really well at this tournament. It was a really fun one.
I know
And the drive
East
was
Coast
atrocious.
East
By the way,
Coast
hold on a
traffic
second.
can be
You see what's
bad,
happening?
but
I'm getting a glitch.
you know, if it
I'm getting a
was
glitch right
like
here.
Connecticut to Maryland, that should
That's an
not
AI
take
glitch.
16
It's supposed to be
hours.
moving that and it's
You
not.
have to be
Let me see where
particularly
that is right
dented
here.
for it to take 16 hours. You have to do some really stupid shit in order for
Shit,
it to
still don't
take
work?
16 hours.
Where? My hand's blocking it right now. It's here. It's here. Okay. That should fix it. Yes, it fixed it. Good. It's an AI glitch. Sometimes the AI doesn't catch that, and for some reason, it generates. It's not supposed to. It's supposed to be eliminating my whole background. Sometimes it doesn't. So. Oh, God. Your future stepdad says, I once drove from Chicago to Phoenix, Arizona. It took me 25 hours. That's awful.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, forget
There's
that.
a zen in
Imagine
those
driving
kinds
from
of
Connecticut
road
to
trips.
California, east to west coast drive, I'd forget that shit. Like, here's the thing. If I had, like,
Something
a
like that,
super
Corez,
funky
yes.
vehicle to do it in, and if I wasn't on a timetable where I had to get somewhere during that timetable, like if I was relaxed and didn't matter when I arrived, and it could be a chill, like, oh, we're driving, we can stop, we can get food, we can see some sights along the way, document the trip. That probably isn't so bad.
You could do
But, you
that,
know, I was in
Dave.
a car with 3 friends. We were driving to a
You
tournament
could do
place,
that
and then
tomorrow.
we had to
You
get
could
there,
make that
and within the
content if you
day.
wanted to.
And it took us 16 hours to get there. It was like, oh my God. Terrible.
Dave, you could literally make that kind of content tomorrow if you wanted to. So why don't you?
If a Cowboy fan, yeah, we can always DM about this video you're talking about if you want. I don't know when I'll get to it, but you know. He says, am I ever
Yeah,
planning on going
it's
to Miami or Salt
you don't
Lake
want to
City?
DM him, Dave,
I've been to Miami
because he's
before.
Derek.
I've been to Miami Beach.
You
I
definitely
went
don't
down
want to engage him
Miami
on Twitter.
Back in Woo.
Ready to turn
Back
left.
when I was.
Why is he such a
let me think
terrible
about this.
driver?
Turn left.
Oh, shit, Florian. Okay. Back when I was working for Best Buy of all places, okay? They flew us out to Miami because they had some kind of a training course in Miami because I was starting on a job called Best Buy for Business, which was a small business specialist team where we were going to sell servers, computers, projectors, and all kinds of equipment to small businesses. Didn't register as a hit. Holy shit, did you see that?
Yep.
I looked out.
Yep,
and now
Corez.
registered as a hit.
That's what I mean.
took no
He's
damage, and I didn't get a crime.
he
According to
is.
that good.
Yeah, I mean,
So
there
anyway,
are
they flew us down to
comedy of
Miami,
errors trips where everything
and
goes wrong. So I mean,
basically
I
during the day,
don't
we were
doubt
at
that it
a
could
hotel, like a
take
convention center
a
thing,
while.
doing trainings and stuff.
But
at night,
no,
let's just
to
take
get
a
to
fucking
16
beach. We were
hours
out there
on that
drinking
trip
shit all night
requires
long,
you to be
bar hopping and
dented.
stuff. That was
Or
crazy.
do
Like,
dented
Miami Beach
things.
is no joke. It's fucking party people all over the place. They got, you know, drinks that's like frozen margaritas and shit, but it's not just margaritas. They got like frozen every kind of flavor you could think of. Frozen drinks that are like $5 a
Keep
drink,
right,
but they're all
and then
strong
turn
and shit.
right.
And the food is good. Like, it was a crazy ass trip.
Turn
So
right.
I've been to Miami before. It was a nice trip. You know what it is? It's nice to be out at night when it's not hot because the sun's not out. Even though it's humid, it's actually not hot because the sun's not out. It's not bad. But Salt Lake City, I couldn't
Go
foresee
straight.
myself going there for any particular reason. I don't know why I would ever want to go to Salt Lake City, Utah.
because it's a place you've never been,
Ozzy
Dave.
$2 super chat, and he says people race their cars from east to west
Mormonism,
to hit
you want to become a
records.
Mormon.
Really?
That's why you want to go to
They
Salt
wanna,
Lake City,
like, get a
Dave,
record
is
across
because
the
you want to
entire
become a Mormon.
Like a coast-to-coast drive. That's interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of illegal speeding.
Get ready to turn right.
So is that, there's a bunch of, wait, what was that? There's a bunch of illegal speeding or there's a bunch of illegals speeding?
So here's the thing. I'm sure today, if I were to do something like that and document it for YouTube, man, that would be fun, right? Like,
So do
imagine
it.
me jumping in a car
You,
with either a few friends or my wife and just documenting a road trip across the country. Now, what I
you
would do is
could, okay, now, see, he has realized that he could do this. And he has realized that there is some money to be made, that he can make some content from it. Now we are to the point where he has to say, guys, I can't do that. I can't do that because I'm a recluse and a shut-in, and I don't want to ever leave my house.
obviously I wouldn't tell anyone the route I'm taking, and I would stagger it, the video uploads and everything, so no asshole could try to fuck with me.
It's all over now.
But I think that was
Dave,
pretty-
you're not nearly smart enough to make that work. If somebody would find you, the only way to avoid doing that would have been to go on a sudden week-long hiatus unannounced. That would have been the time to do it. But even then, no. Somebody's going to see DSP in the wild. And it, or my favorite would still be Dave is driving through the rural ass end of nowhere and he gets popped in a speed trap. Dave having to deal with a traffic ticket in another state would be fucking hilarious. Oh, the rants we would get. Hey, guys, this piece of shit cop, he pulled me over nonsense, and now they want me to pay like $1,000 fine. So, guys, I need your support today, guys, because I need to hire a lawyer because I need to fight this bullshit. And, my ticket totally doesn't cost me under $200, and I'm going to use the rest of the money for Hogan pulls. Let me just ban every fucking detractor nutnik dunce who's saying that in my kick chat. Kick chat, you're on thin ice because you need to give me monies. Duh.
Cool to do. Okay. So what's available? We're gonna go to Albuquerque. Let's just make sure nothing's changed. No. All right, we're gonna go to Albuquerque. Sounds like a plan.
Why? Your goal is to go to El Paso. Just drive to El Paso.
$2. Wow, that tastes really good. I actually really like this drink. Think of the $2 for now at 152. Like I
Just
said, guys,
drive
we've already
to
hit
El
one goal.
Paso,
There's
Dave.
a possibility this could be a double goal night. We still have a little under an hour left on stream.
Oh,
guys
you already
scored.
know it's gonna be a
That's
double
great
goal
for the
night,
second
Dave.
goal, 'cause that would make up for the fact
Also-
that we missed a goal yesterday. Okay, so let's go. Thank you, guys. Okay, let's do it. Albuquerque it is. We're gonna get some nuts.
Get the job done.
We're gonna pick up some nuts right here. Clay JT said there was a guy who skateboarded from Long Beach to Virginia Beach and documented it. The worst was going through the desert highways. Oh God, you're on a fucking highway on a skateboard? Oh my God, that's crazy.
That would be, yes, going through the American Southwest on a skateboard would be unfun. That would be very unfun.
Let's get this job done.
He's
Yep.
lucky that there are no penalties for banging into things. So very lucky there's no penalties for banging into things.
Let's deliver some nuts.
Come on, Dave. Say the bad joke you want to attach to that. Come on.
Clear it, Debbie. Shitballs.
He did it again.
Okay.
He-
Come on, go.
he
Fuck it. Go. Floor
fucked
it.
it.
Floor it. Pull those nuts.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Get ready to turn right.
I'm getting ready to turn
Pull those nuts is absolutely not something that someone who is a closeted gay man would say.
gotta check my
Nope,
corners now.
not at all. Not at all.
After that brutal accident earlier, gotta check the corners.
Go straight.
Go straight.
Okay, that's more commentary just describing
No,
what's
we're
on
never bringing
screen.
back bubbles ever again. I refuse.
Okay, so no more panhandling for likes. Good to know.
Well, you did another $2 super chat. New York City to LA. Someone did in 25 hours, averaged 110
Get
miles
ready to
per
turn
hour.
right.
Cannonball run.
Yikes. How
Cannonball
do they do that and not
run.
get, like, pulled over? Because I don't think 110 miles per hour is legal anywhere in the
Turn
country.
right.
Well, it was legal for a time in Montana, but all good things must end. But no, I mean, I've had the privilege of seeing speeding tickets for 120 miles an hour and a 65. I mean, it's, and then saw the local prosecutor then do a diversion of it because, you know, guy was trying to get somewhere in a hurry.
Santa Fe, New Mexico. I've never been there. Don't know
Oh,
anything about it.
absolutely,
We'll go there
Moo
some point.
Buckaroo.
We're going to Albuquerque now.
Absolutely.
We'll see how much time
He
we have
would
left. I doubt we're
he
gonna have
would
time for
make
another job
he
after
would
this job.
more than pay for his
Probably
vacation if he
tonight.
just
But we
went
are
if he
gonna
did a
stay
road
in
trip
Mexico, and we
and
can actually
filmed
go to
it.
El Paso, right?
The problem is he would unironically spend $2,000 on a camera just to do that. He'd spend $2,000 on a
$2 super
fucking
chat.
camera to record everything when he could just use his
Get
phone.
a little bit more support from various sources. Can we get some more subs on Kick? Because those help a lot right now. Being that we've been down recently, we lost a whole bunch of subs on Kick. We need to get some more back.
Also, beg.
Solo Sumo Wrestler says, what about if they have a kabuki truck like Saddam Stage from Street Fighter Alpha 2? Yes, that's pretty cool. It had that Japanese, like, very artistic, you know, art kabuki truck for a background. It was pretty cool. Almost hit that guy. Well, he almost hit me. I veered into his lane.
So you almost hit
For
him.
low key, I currently am not having any thoughts about higher consciousness. I'm trying to deliver this truckload of nuts while I'm drinking this delicious hard juice.
You're not having any higher thoughts at all, Dave.
Arg says, how many subs am I at right now on Kick? I have no idea. I know that basically
Not
when I was
enough.
at my height on Kick, no lie, I had over 700 subs. But those have been down for months.
Yeah,
Some people
because
just never kept, you know,
because all the
reporting
Kino
out
tourists
about
left,
the
Dave.
whole Kino Casino bullshit. So
Yeah,
I
all the
usually
Kino tourists
fluctuate,
left.
a bunch. It's up and down a lot. I think right now I want to say I know I'm above 300, but I used to be like at 500 and I was maintaining for the longest time. And then I lost a whole bunch.
He
over the
is
last,
flexing kick subs
the
for
last,
some
several
reason.
weeks to
Okay.
month, so there's nothing much I can do about that. Oh shit.
Okay, not sure what
So we got an
exactly
idiot,
the
King First,
purpose
we can
of
take care
that
of
flex
I
is,
appreciate that.
Dave,
Same
but
guy
you
who's
know.
doing 20 clone accounts every single night just came into the chat and is now spamming the chat. Complete idiot.
Shelly Marty
Is that more subs
25
than I
a
had during
month,
Twitch?
dum
No. The
dum.
height of my Twitch days, I had over 1,000 subs.
High
Remember,
chair
during the Twitch days,
roller.
we had people coming in
Okay.
gifting hundreds of subs. It was crazy. It was absolutely wild.
Keep
Plus-
talking
plus
about
you
the
had
good
all
old
those Prime
days.
subs
Okay,
on
okay.
Kick.
I guess
Like,
that's
we
what
get
we're doing.
everyone.
Is
I had
talking about the
hundreds
good
of
old
Prime subs
days.
every month on Kick. Seriously, I did. So no, Kick was like over the top with the subs. It was. Remember, the Kick also had different tiers of subs. So there was the times when people were coming in and gifting higher tier subs that were even worth even more.
Yes, we have to go back to, well, no, that was Twitch. Those are the Twitch days. Kick only has 5 Dolan subs.
I have no idea how many followers
But,
I have on
you know,
Kick. I
back
wanna
in-
say
back
over
in the day-
8,000, but I don't follow that. I don't pay attention.
Back in the day,
What did I
he
say?
misses
I'm in
Emerald
Twitch.
7 because back in the
Yes,
day,
on-
Emerald
on
7
Twitch,
made
crap, look at this.
him
On Twitch,
feel
I
like a
definitely had, like,
million.
probably at my height on Twitch, I probably had like 1,800 to 1,000 or 2,000 subs.
Yes, he
at one
is.
point,
Yes,
for
he
sure.
is, Moo Buckaroo.
Because I just
He
crazy
is
about
very
giving
obviously been
subs for a
drinking
long time.
before getting on camera.
And there was the Prime subs. So I had like a staple group of subs over there. I want to say the staple group was probably like 600 to 800 people that would pay every month and renew. And then on top of that, we had the gifteds, and then we had people who would come and drop bombs of subs as well. So it would add up to be a ton. The difference there, of course, is that Twitch always kept 50%. So I want you to think of it this way, right? The 700 or so subs that I had on Kick today likely was paying me more than like the 1,300 subs that I had on Twitch when I was streaming on Twitch. I'm making more on Kick.
Okay? And? You got a point there? Got anything? Got anything, Dave? No? Kind of figured. Kind of figured.
Why did I get rid of total sub count on the leaderboard? Because you're talking about members, and the members don't matter because the members can be faked on YouTube. So basically, people started doing the fake
Not-
memberships, and then It
not.
explode my membership number.
Dave,
The
it's
numbers didn't mean anything, so I got rid of it on a leaderboard.
it's not fake. Those are legitimate memberships. They are memberships from which you do not get the money you think you deserve. Those don't make them fake. Oh my God. Why are you still doing this after like 3 years of Argentine subs being a thing? Beard Meats Food flies to America to film a couple 10-minute long million view food challenge videos. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, there are ways. There are, if you are a talented creator,
All right, now I'm on cruise control.
there are a variety of ways you can make the logic of doing things like
I'm glad you're enjoying the
cross
stream.
like
Tell
travel
us more
videos
of it.
work, or traveling somewhere to make a video work. And what the fuck is he doing? What the fuck was that? Oh, we'll shove co-stream on Kick soon. No!
Bottles of nitrous for the truck. Oh, that totally.
Honestly, I don't see the point. I don't think there's a big detractor. I don't think there's a big market for curmudgeon-y
Well, features what I like
detractors
YouTube
doing night
to
streams
add to
on
my streams.
on Kick.
Hold on, I have to burp.
But who knows? Who knows? I
First
have
of all,
been
the one thing
considering
that YouTube never added,
broadening my horizons, guys.
You can't
Because
make animations
YouTube,
at all. The only
well,
moves on YouTube have to be
YouTube hates people who are trying to grow a channel by
because
streaming.
They have their system as a comment system rather than a chat system. So because they're using their existing comment system,
Phil
to
can't
communicate with code,
drive
you can't
6
have
miles
fake,
to pick up
emotes. How stupid
food
is
for
that?
DSP tries it
I
after
would love
having
for
already
them to
making
make emotes on YouTube.
$1,500. He's
I would
such
like
an invalid.
better moderation on YouTube.
I don't think he's an invalid. He's not an invalid.
Right
He's
now,
just
I've got
lazy.
someone say
He
my
is
TikTok
just
is like
lazy,
normal cash.
and
I can't do that on YouTube. That's really stupid.
he acts
I
like an
want,
agoraphobe. He acts like an
extra
agoraphobe. He's
features,
not
example, let's say
one, as far as I can
someone's
tell,
watching
but he
on YouTube and they're
definitely
using
acts
points
like
right
one.
now. I want them to be able to do something with those points. Can you temporarily unlock an emote? Can you unlock a badge next to your name? Can you do something? You can't do anything with them. Like right now, at least we have the wagers or predictions on Kick, so you can do something with channel points. You literally can't do anything with these new channel points on YouTube at all. They're worthless.
You know,
It's so
Dave,
dumb.
you could.
It's just the top fans leaderboard. Who cares about that? It erases every stream. So it would be great if we could have these accumulate
Dave.
over time, and then you can use them on other things. So,
Dave, you know, you could just suck it up and go back to Streamlabs and try to get unbanned, right?
$1 company doesn't focus on anything.
Cloudbot
YouTube
would
is
solve
the kind
all
of
of your
company that have
problems,
no
Dave.
focus whatsoever. They want to have like their hands in
Cloudbot
everything,
would fucking
but
solve
they don't
all of
actually
your
wanna have
problems.
grasp on anything. They just want to be touching upon streaming, touching upon this, touching upon, oh, YouTube Shorts, right? Yeah, YouTube Shorts. What's the point of them? Oh, well, YouTube Shorts brings attention to your channel. No, it doesn't. YouTube Shorts, the way they work, they only bring attention to Shorts. So unless you're constantly making YouTube Shorts, it doesn't benefit your channel at all. I had
Yes,
shorts
it
that had
does
10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 views, and no one came to the channel to watch my content because they're looking for more.
Dave, that's the point. YouTube is trying to incentivize making shorts. So yes, even if shorts work exactly as Dave describes and they only draw attention to shorts, that is exactly what is intended for shorts. They want people to make shorts. Therefore, watching shorts incentivizes you to make more shorts because that's what that's where the traffic is being generated and the momentum of the traffic is being pushed is into shorts. So yes, if you are going to get involved in the shorts meta, you are getting involved in it for keeps. You are making it part of your content. You can't just make a couple of them and hope you'll get traffic driven your way. That was Dave's problem, is he thought he was gonna be able to just do a couple of shorts, get tens of thousands of views on them, and make money like the good old days. He's salty that, like one regular video view is like 50 shorts views in terms of money. That's why he's salty about all this. And yeah, you know what? I agree with him. I don't want YouTube to be TikTok. I don't want TikTok to be TikTok. TikTok as it currently exists can go get fucked. It can go die in a fire. And the world would be both better off and nothing of value would be lost. But Dave, It's YouTube's platform. Yeah, if you don't want to engage in the shorts meta, fully for you. Make your content and do things your way, and reap what you sow. If you can make a living doing that, cool. But you don't get to, if you don't play the YouTube meta, if you don't play the games YouTube wants, metaphorically, then you don't get to complain about not getting all the money. Can I make a channel called Pure Phil and Reestream Phil on Kick? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know why you couldn't. I don't know why you couldn't, but who knows? Who knows? The real question is who would actually watch it? Who would actually watch it? I mean, it's Kick, for fuck's sake. Dave cannot regulate his own Kick chat. So, like, the primary draw to Reestreamers is that you can't go fuck about with the guy in his own chat. So why would somebody go to a Reestreamer when you can just go to Kick chat, which is already run by LARPers and detractors?
YouTube shorts. See what I mean? Like, they don't think things through. They half-ass it, they half-launch, and they never finish it. They've done this. Remember when they had YouTube Gaming as its own separate part of the site? There was a YouTube Gaming app. There was a YouTube Gaming section on YouTube. It was completely worthless. It was unfinished. It never worked.
They tried something and it didn't work, Dave.
Because they launched it but never finished the project. Remember when YouTube paid a whole bunch of streamers to come stream exclusively on YouTube and then dropped the whole idea? So they wasted all of that money. Completely stupid.
They have Google's money at their back, Dave. They can waste money on a great deal of nonsense.
Just because you're the biggest and just because you have the most money doesn't mean that you're the smartest. It's that simple. And I'm sorry to say, YouTube ain't so smart. They have mismanaged quite a lot over the years.
Are we going to get a rant about book smart nerds? Come on, Dave. You know you want to. You know you want to have a rant about book smart nerds. Come on. Come on. Give me something to work with here, Dave.
Look at this.
Yeah, Dave just killed the guy. Dave just killed the guy. Well done. And now, Dave, has it occurred to you that
did I do yesterday? What do you mean?
Has it occurred to you that road might have been closed for a reason?
We played Ludo and then we played GTA 4. So I don't know what you mean. I didn't pick a team and anything.
He should, in theory, eventually reach a point where the road is blocked, which is why they had that blocked in the first place.
Mark, how are you? Good to see you. Uh-oh. Can I get past here? I hope so.
Yep.
Yep. It's just a crash truck, but we can pass it.
Oh my God! Come on, guys! Give us a mod where the cops are not useless.
Pretty good. We had a great progress today in Donkey Kong Bonanza, finished an entire world, and heading into a new one next time we play. And tonight we're having a good time.
That's too much to ask for, I suppose.
No, Felix the Maid, YouTube chat does have viewer chat history. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. Like right now, if I click on your name, it'll show me like 3 things you said tonight, and that's it. Now, Felix, you are a regular on my streams. Why can't I see your chat history? They never finished it. They actually never finished the coding for it. It's like a start, and then they just
and
the idea.
He is swerving between. Oh
so
my God!
It's just another half-assed thing that YouTube did, and just said, "Oh well, moved on to something else."
I am not Moo Moo Buckaroo. I am, as they call in the business, a brokey bitch.
Exactly. King Ferguson said it just keeps loading. You click on it to see chat history, and it just endlessly loads. And that's been like that since they launched it 3 years ago. YouTube added that feature nearly 3 years ago and never fixed it or completed it. They just don't care. They're so lazy.
For a more serious answer to that, Moo Moo Buckaroo, I have never come across a channel whose member content was such that I was willing to pay the money to see it. Where the benefits have been worth paying anything, because I do premium. They get my ad revenue. They get my ad revenue and they get my watch time, because I usually watch things end to end.
Dylan Sumo Wrestler says, "I love your shirts. They remind me of Honda." There you go. Oh, Jade,
at least that's just always been how I've approached it. That's always how I've been approaching it.
The thing is, Jade, at this point when I play Capcom vs. SNK2, I'm going to be fighting nonstop.
So yeah, I tend to. I actually very rarely go on field trips in my recommended, because I just tend to know. I know what I like and I know what I want to watch. So I usually don't go down the death spiral of I click on something one time and now I've got 25 different different variants of the
It's kinda
same
with
thing in
Street Fighter
my
6, where after I'm mastering, like, 5,
recommended
6 characters,
feed that I
it's
can't
like,
get
man,
rid
I
of.
wanna master more. I'm like, how could I? It'd be like, how am I gonna play a character that everyone knows, starting from scratch when everyone's a tryhard and everyone's so playing so hard and so good? How would I even have a chance to learn the character? I never will, you know. You soldier
Get
switched
ready
to
to
already,
turn right.
McCoy? Wow, that was quick.
Neat, Moomoo Buckaroo. Neat. Yeah, it's
Turn right.
yeah, and it also does depend sort of on what is the stuff that you're watching. That I think that is a major part of it. I tend not to watch something. I tend not to watch content creators who create that kind of content. I tend to watch a lot of history stuff, and in the history sphere, it's this is my documentary video. Please watch it, and please become a channel member. And if you do, you can join our Discord and get episodes 3 days early, which are real benefits. Don't get me wrong, they're cool, but it's just
I still have to add the $2 from Mozzie Super Chat.
not worth it to me.
We got about a half an hour left on stream. If people do rally and support, we'll hit another goal. And it would be great if we can hit another goal to make up for the goal that we missed yesterday. All right. So
but I also tend to watch Go Down the Rabbit Hole of like Laser Pig and History of Everything and Animarchy, and quite frankly, I like their videos. I like their topical videos. I tend to hate it when they go off on their own personal tangents and their own axe grinding, because all three of them are insufferable to various degrees in this hypothetical.
Right? A job that I can do that would not take a long time, and maybe I could do it and not run out of gas, or not get too tired. That's what I meant to say, not get too tired. Or these all long jobs. Maybe I could do this one, the Las Cruces. Okay, I might be able to do the Las Cruces job. El Paso. Holy crap,
honestly, I just tend to consume content watching it, Moomoo Buckaroo. I mean, whenever if something particularly comes up that I have something to contribute to, because I'm usually sitting in my living room watching it on TV, on my living room TV. So I gotta reach and grab my laptop to join chat. So that's why I don't chat a lot when watching detractor content streams, be it TBS or Rawphil or whoever. If there's something I have to add, like specifically, I will join, but otherwise, it's just usually not worth the hassle.
Is Vega top tier in CBS?
Yeah, Shad's cool. Shad's cool.
Absolutely.
His spurging, his spurging is the fun kind. His spurging is the fun kind.
It's not here. Where are we driving to get this job? Right down the street. It's not too far. All right, let's go get this El Paso, Texas job, guys. Let's hurry.
You're going to hit something.
Shut up.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Mark says he likes to switch too, but he thinks it's too expensive for what it is in Australian dollars.
Caution.
That's
that's what we paid.
Oh.
I think worldwide it was the same price when you convert all the money around. I think
Well,
it was $4.50 for pretty much everybody.
Dave, you're forgetting something. It's that Canadian dollars don't exist, Australian
I'm gonna have time to
dollars
actually obey traffic laws if I'm gonna
only
do this job
mostly
seriously.
don't
I'm
exist.
gonna have to absolutely rush every moment and floor it every second.
I don't
This
watch
job.
enough of him
So
to.
let's go.
I don't know enough about him one way or the other. Moomoo Buckaroo, not to fence it like the guy. I don't.
Oh, excuse me.
He, in the bits I have seen of him, he comes across as someone who's laying it on a little
Guys, it's this
thick
simple.
and being an
If I do the El Paso
edgelord
job and we
who
finish it
gets
tonight,
off
we
on
gotta hit
being
a second
based.
goal. Let's
But
do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's get some support.
Beg.
El Paso or bust. Come on.
beg. You could have went to El Paso at any point in the last 2 hours, Dave. It would have taken you literally
Left.
10 minutes.
Turn left.
Bonk.
Let's go. Come on, let's get a super chat. Let's get a tip. Let's get a membership, and let's get a sub right now. Let's get one of each. Let's spread it right across the board. Let's go. Who's it gonna be? Come on.
Turn left.
Oh my lord, this needs forever to get over there. The job sucks. City driving stinks.
Wrong button. Wrong button. though
Oh,
Dave
come
could have
on.
started begging again.
We're in a hurry. I want to get going and see if I can do this, and I don't think I can do it.
Yeah, it's I haven't
waste
watched
of
a whole
time.
lot of him. I haven't watched a whole lot of him. I've seen some FNT thing. Seen some FNT, seen some of him on FNT, but I've never gone and watched much of his much of his bread and butter everyday
Exactly.
solo stuff.
I want to do it, Jade. I want to do it for Eddie. Do it for Eddie.
And
Guerrero
it's
tonight,
and it
man.
can be hard to
Well, I'm gonna
get
get it
a feel for a content creator
Get the
just
job to
like
begin
based
with.
on what they do on FNT. Because again, of just the format, it's like you got 10 people, most of whom know each other pretty well, and most of whom are there
The 90s
to
era
offer
movie, that's
takes
the
on
way.
something
I have to
particular
think
that's
about
on the
it,
docket.
because,
So
like, 80s, I'd
you
say
know,
Ghostbusters, hands down. But 90s, I don't know. 90s is a tough question. I actually don't remember particularly which movies are 90s comedies.
How many times do I have to tell you to slow down?
Shut up. I'm in a hurry.
said say I'm growing out of TBS content also. Yeah,
Jerry,
TBS.
do it for Hulk Hogan. Well, Hulk Hogan lived in Florida. I hate to tell you. He
Um,
didn't live in Texas. Yes, I saw Happy Gilmore too. I talked about it. On
TBS
yesterday's
is
podcast,
on
actually.
TBS is unfortunately reliant on the guy. I mean, there are some weeks where they can come out and
Congo,
just
yes,
do
Congo,
where they're doing their
hilarious
own
comedy
thing and it's
Congo.
cool. Like when they're doing the tournaments of kick band names, King of the Ring, that sort of thing. But I mean, they are inordinately dependent on whatever
Oh.
the fuck the guy's up
I must
to as
be.
far as like having something to talk about.
Right.
Which is admittedly the fate of a DSP centric podcast that runs for what, they're on to year 3 at this point. So I mean, they've had a good run. They've had a good run.
Right.
That
Stop
that,
beating
that
my
they would
system,
run out of
okay?
topics eventually
Congo was weird
is
because
kind
you
of
know what it wanted to be.
inevitable,
The original
because
was a Michael
there's only
Crichton
so
book.
much
Remember Michael Crichton
interesting
wrote
about the
like
guy that
part
isn't just whatever the hell he did during the last week.
More serious fare, and then with Congo, the movie at some points tried to be like almost like family
So
friendly.
yeah, I get it.
Then
I
some
get it. But
points
the
was
nice thing
rated
about
R
it is that
stuff.
you
Like, what the heck?
can
Harder
just
to
take a
put what the movie
break,
really
and it's gonna
was.
be and you can go
I think,
back
like,
to
if
it.
they'd gone more one way or
It's
the
gonna
other, it
still
would've been a
be
better movie. I don't know. Personally, I don't dislike.
it's still gonna
Congo.
be there.
I find it entertaining.
They could, and I know ALT during his summer break has been experimenting with that kind of stuff, kind of looking at what comes next for him at least.
From the movie.
Turn right.
Not that TBS is going anywhere, but you know what I mean. It's very clearly what is next in the pipeline, and he's thinking about
Okay.
more than just
Ooh, here it
doing
is, El Paso.
TBS.
Take
Keep
a
doing
job.
TBS forever.
Road.
And it's been kind of hit and miss. Some of it's been good, some of it's been bad. Well, no, not even bad. Some of it has just been I've just said, not my speed. But yeah, I will give ALT
go.
credit. He puts his back into it when he wants to, and he can put together some cool stuff.
Come on, there's a job to do.
All right, we're on the road towards El Paso. The problem is, look how full my tired meter is. If I sleep, we're basically going to be late, and we're going to get docked a ridiculous amount of money. So I'm going to do my absolute best to hurry my ass over there. If I absolutely have to stop to sleep, I will. Also, the problem is, do you see what I'm hauling?
Turn
2
left.
trucks. I'm literally hauling 2 trucks, not 1. I'm stuck. Oh, come on, go.
Oh, Moonboo Buckaroo, isn't there also at least as far as TBS goes?
All right, guys, let's become an apparent. I'm not going to hit a second goal tonight. Last hour,
I'm
we had
sorry, I got derailed by the
besides
bag.
MCU, so
I got
it
derailed
is
by
what
the
it is. I'm not
bag.
going to keep mentioning it. It would be great if I could get more support tonight, but it looks like we're not going to get it.
Oh, so
it
he
is what it is. Thank you for those who
NCU
did
1000
support. We
put
did
it
get
into
one
his
goal,
head that he was
which I
going to
appreciate.
get
I was hoping
$300
to make up
tonight.
for the whole missed goal, but I don't think we're going to do that tonight. So.
Yeah, so somebody put it into his head he was gonna make $300, and I
have
think
seen
it was
The Departed.
NCU
The Departed is a
1000.
great movie. I've seen it a few times.
Back to the point I had been making.
Okay, gotta
Isn't
go.
there a fundamental
Don't have time for
tension when
bullshit.
trying to do something like bringing in guests? That being
I
said,
don't
it's
have time for
ultimately a
bullshit. I have to go.
show about Dave. It is a show about Dave and his detractors, and bringing in detractors for a show can make it interesting, but it's still about the Snortex. Still, and Dave, for better or worse, is the center of the Snortex, and he drives it. So it's one of those where you're back to the problem of everything still depends on him, and if he's just being boring, you're kind of stuck with what's the point of bringing people onto the show, right? And I know and the more you rely on guests like that, you also kind of open yourself up to the cliques and factions that do exist in the Snortex. And one of the things that TBS has always been very good at is avoiding getting drug into the spats. And there isn't for the most part, there isn't a clique or a faction that is associated with TBS. It is kind of a meeting ground for everybody who has enough clout within the Snortex to get on. And if you start making it more about the guests, then you might risk ruining that. I'm not saying that bring on Raven's Dolphin, but somebody who is in good standing could become the next Raven's Dolphin, and do you really want that hitting your numbers? Yeah, but it also depends on the guest. I mean, Mr. Ludacris can carry a show. I would argue Mr. Ludacris is one of those who could carry a show, and they have struggled with some of their issues with Sam. Oh, and Cora, I'm gonna take that from Cora as he wants the inside baseball on TBS to cease. Okay, Cora, as you asked for it, you wanted to go back to the guy. I guess we're going back to the guy.
We gotta go to good old El Paso.
Oh my God, he's gonna be insufferable, and
Let's go.
He's gonna get the yup about the time he arrives in El Paso.
Wally the Tractor says, focus on the people that did support tonight. You're absolutely right. So you know what I will do? Ignore you entirely because you didn't support tonight at all. You cheapskate. Okay. Whoa, the road lines are disappearing. Did you see that?
Toxic.
The white line in the center was disappearing as I got closer to it. It was like just vanishing from...
Dave,
that was weird.
That's the sun.
All right.
Gate left.
Here we go. All right, 305 miles, and I already have 3/4 filled tired meter. I think gas I'll do fine, but tiredness is going to be an issue. Chef Demeski just did a $20 super sticker, a dancing anthropomorphic game controller that says whoop. Thank you so much, Chef Demeski. Here, let's get that on the leaderboard
Which
before I
kind
go.
of
Yeah,
proves,
let's do that
which
quick.
is it kind of makes the point I was making, Moo Buckaroo, is that that Snood got caught up in some shit, and
All right.
yeah,
Jay says, "Do you
I'm
like
sure that has
steal?"
boomerang back on TBS to a certain extent, which goes back to that's why you need to be wary about trying to make it about the guests. And unfortunately, Dave has been boring since the end of the Kino arc. There's just not a whole lot to carry a Dave podcast since the Kino arc ended.
I think the first one's good. They made too many. They made like
Other
3
than,
or 4.
his weekly
The first Beverly
stupidity,
Hills
but
Cop
that's
actually
not,
was good.
you
I don't know
can't
about
carry
the
a show with when he could be boring or just,
Well, I think if I'm gonna make this job, I'm
he
gonna have
can't
to explore it.
disappear every week to drive numbers.
I did play Modern Warfare Remastered for a little bit. I didn't play it for too long, but I did play it for a while and I liked it.
Cheapskate, yes. Toxic. Why am I toxic?
Ah, yes. Beverly Hills Cop. And then there was
No.
Wasn't the cop who was working with? Isn't his real life name Judge? The guy's first name is Judge. It's Judge Reinhold, right? Imagine if your name was Judge. That'd be creepy, right? Everyone thinks you're a judge, and then they meet you. You're like, no, my first name is just Judge. I'm not actually a judge.
No, that's why if your first name is Judge, your first name needs to be Judge, then you need to get married and your surname becomes Judge. So then you have to go to law school and become a
you know
judge.
who's really
So that
funny?
you can become
The first few
Judge,
Police
Judge,
Academy
Judge.
movies, like Police Academy, like 1 through 3, are genuinely hilarious. The further you go, the worse they get. Although I did like Police Academy 6, City Under Siege, because it had this big mystery plot the entire movie. But some of them get really cheap and cheesy. But the first, 2 Police Academy movies are genuinely fucking hilarious. You will laugh your ass off watching those movies.
Yes.
Don't get politically offended, because remember, back then, everything was politically incorrect. And today, people will watch those movies and be like, oh, I can't believe they made that joke. I can't believe they said this.
He's still struggling to keep it between the lines.
Let's go a little faster,
He's
shall we?
still
Think of
struggling to keep it
Xylo
between the lines
Pro.
somehow.
for a $2 super sticker of a smiling cartoonish Shiba Inu. Thank you for that.
All right.
We're in Socorro.
Yep. Socorro.
Yeah, I tried to hit cruise control. It didn't work for some reason. That was weird. Get faster.
I think Sirocco would have been more appropriate, but Southern New Mexico is going to New Mexico.
The Blue Oyster joke is from Police Academy.
Yeah, see, Dave hasn't driven on any of the New Mexico roads that would piss him off. Like,
That's a funny
drive
joke
on some of the two-lane roads, Dave. Drive some of the two-lane highways in air
They made a gay
quotes.
bar joke. Everyone would be like, I can't believe they made a gay bar joke. So offensive. No, you're canceled.
Yep, can't
Back
keep
then,
it
it
in,
was very
can't
common
keep
to
in the
make those kind of
lane,
jokes.
can't drive straight. The ballad of the guy, I guess.
Spaceballs. Oh, yeah, all the Mel Brooks comedies. Blazing Saddles, Spaceballs, Men in Tights. So good. And even some of the lesser-known Mel Brooks comedies, like High Anxiety. That's a great movie.
Gonna tell us about it, Dave?
Of course, Young Frankenstein. That's a classic.
Mm-hmm. Gonna tell us your opinions on it? Other than it's a classic, guys? No? All right.
Okay. You know, the thing about South Park, now people are talking about how South Park recently had that episode that offended, like, conservatives and stuff. The thing about South Park is they have literally never cared about who they offended, and they offend everyone on purpose. Like, the show purposefully does offensive things to any political party, to any religion. They don't give a fuck. So there's been episodes that have been completely anti-liberal, anti-democrat. They've done episodes that are completely anti-conservative. It's all the time they do that shit. So I don't know how, honestly, if ever you were going to be offended at something, I don't know how you could ever be offended at South Park. Simply because they've done it to everyone. Like, it's kind of an honor to be razzed by South Park because everyone gets it.
Okay, if that's the route you want to take. Also, he talks about how cool Mel Brooks is, and he can't even say a good word about the producers. What a Philistine.
Yeah, South Park has literally humiliated every world leader, every president. They don't care, and rightfully so. These people should not be above criticism or jokes or reproach or anything.
Sit that fence, Dave. Sit that fence. Guys, South Park is allowed to defame people because they're South Park, but if detractors defame me, they are filthy trolls who deserve to die.
Or from Eddie? Is it because you were watching Eddie, you learned Spanish from him? Orale!
What the fuck was that?
Man, we have been flooring it, and we still have 186 miles to go. Oh, man. Yeah. Whoa! David Cowboy, what are you talking about? Do I know anyone who would be a reliable mod? I'm not looking for mods right now. Yes, I saw Team America World Police. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious movie. I didn't know that it almost broke Trey and Matt for how hard it was to shoot, but it's a hilarious freaking movie.
Oh God! What? We had a little bit of shenanigans, but now the malaise descends upon us. The miasma of dullness suffocates us as he puts on cruise control, drinks, and waits for the money to roll in.
Oh, okay.
I mostly can't get over
I just don't know if we're gonna make it, man. I don't think so.
Mr. I Love Mel Brooks having nothing to say about the producers.
What's funny is people think that, like, because I'm driving, I'm not gonna do this. But I am.
Dave,
oh, they're already banned. Cool.
Dave, they succeeded in getting you to stop playing the game and disrupting your content.
Idiot. I appreciate
You
that.
failed. You failed,
I didn't have
Dave.
to worry about it. About it already banned them. Cool.
Again, they got you to stop doing your content.
Oh yeah, so many. Here's the problem: they're making Spaceballs 2, but I don't know who the cast is gonna be because like a ton of those actors have passed away, right? Like Joan Rivers, John Candy, What's his name? The guy who played Pizza the Hut. Isn't Don DeLuise? Didn't he pass away?
Yep.
It's cool they're getting Rick Moranis back. That I like. There's like a bunch of the actors from that
Yep,
movie have
all the
left them, so I
nostalgia.
don't know how
If
they're
it
gonna
has
sequel.
all
It's
the
gonna be like
nostalgia,
the
Dave is
whole cast.
1000% behind it. If it is powered by nostalgia, Dave will be here for it. Absolutely.
Alive, right?
Wow, Goop. Wow.
Okay, we're getting there. 129 miles to go. I hope we can make it.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
No, I don't agree that Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars movie. The best Star Wars movie is The Empire Strikes Back. I'm sorry. Shit. Come on! Fuck, man. Seriously? Lost my speed.
That's
Darkside Jasper just gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you to Darkside Jasper. I appreciate that.
That's a mid 2000s take. Let's go with that.
Las Cruces.
There is much to defend. There's much to recommend Empire Strikes Back when it comes to that title, but it is not as ironclad as Dave would have you think.
Come on.
Because he is informed entirely by what passed for internet discourse and pop culture from the mid-aughts.
Jane, you want to say hello to Darkside Jasper on Kick? Here you go. Man, we were flooring it, and man, it's taking forever. It's a long job to get to El Paso, man.
I think the question is,
If a Cowboy fan
is
you're looking
what
for
is the
mods,
best?
So the best way to get mods is basically to find people
Dave,
who are loyal to your content. Who like to watch.
Dave, this is gonna be dumb. This is gonna be stupid. This is gonna be stupid. And he led his way to a much better discussion that were he not such a shitty streamer, he could have actually engaged in his audience with. What is the best Star Wars movies? Actually, two separate questions of what is the best film at being a Star Wars movie, and what is the best film that happens to be a Star Wars movie? Because I think those are two very different answers. And now, chat, give me your opinions, or the beatings will continue until morale improves.
Your stuff. It's gonna be hard. You're not gonna be able to get good mods right off the bat. You got to have a viewer base they come back and watch everything you do, and they're interested in helping you out. It's not something so simple as to just jump into right away. Excuse me. All right, getting off here. No, the road is just curving. We're not getting off. The road just curves here. Okay. Ooh, here we go. I gotta stay at max speed as much as I can.
No, you
It's already
don't.
9:30. Normally I'd be getting ready to sign off, but I want to finish this job tonight.
Of course you do, Dave. Of course you do. A week too late, but I suppose that's progress for you. That is progress for you, I suppose. But
Less than 100 miles left.
But as Dave's gonna engage in dead air.
So thank you, Darkside Jasper, and I believe there was that $2 super chat earlier that I need to count. So we have seven.
Guys, we've reached El Paso.
We're in
Give me
El
monies.
Paso,
Give me
and now the
monies.
speed limit has reduced.
We've reached El Paso.
We're down to 60
Give me
here.
monies. Give me the monies. Where are the monies? I did what you wanted. You pestered me for like a while to make Jade happy. I finally made Jade happy. Now give me monies for it.
In El Paso. You've made it. El Paso's huge, though, I think, which is why we still have 80 miles to drive.
Dave, you could be well outside of El Paso to,
No problem, Jade. I wanted
where the job
to
is.
get it over with because we tried to do it earlier tonight and I screwed it up. And I'm like, if we get it done tonight, then we don't have to worry about doing it again. We can just focus on.
And
other
you
stuff
didn't need a
forward.
job to
So
do
good
any of
opportunity
this.
popped up,
You
so.
didn't need a job to do any of this because you don't engage. Why do you care about money?
Superman when it goes on Max. I'm not
Why
gonna
do you
watch
care
Fantastic
about
Four
money,
Fantastic
Dave,
Four
in
on
this?
Disney+.
You don't
I've already
engage
seen
with the
Superman.
business simulator aspects of it.
That's for sure.
But yeah, since Dave's dead airing,
72 miles, Come on.
I would
Guys,
say
we do this delivery, please. Let's hit some goals, shall we?
that's what you get for interrupting me, Dave.
Let's do another goal tonight. There's another 7 I owe on the leaderboard, but I have no idea where the leaderboard's even at. 65 miles to go. Dark Maggot, how you doing? 50 months as a member. Good to see you here tonight. At the very end of the stream, the El Paso job. Luckily for us, the El Paso job was a high speed limit, pretty much straight shot job. Oh, starting to yawn. See, this is what I was afraid of. Starting to yawn here at the very end of the stream. Not good.
But
Silo Pro people don't really genuinely dislike me. I'm going to repeat that. They don't. People who are content creators who dislike me, they do it because it's a meme, and they realize
Dave, anyone who posts the video on YouTube is technically a content creator. It's really easy to find content creators by that metric who don't like you. The number of people who over the years have released content whose entire thrust is Darkside Phil is a piece of shit is truly impressive given the number of walks of life and styles of content they have produced. In that vein of you being a piece of shit. So no, plenty of content creators hate you. No. What you mean by a content creator is someone who is monetized, who is attempting to make a living making content for consumption on YouTube. And yeah, you're not wrong that a lot of people who do that don't really give a shit one way or the other about you. That you are a name that can drive clicks for a day or two. That's why we had the nonsense on LolCow Live earlier today. But just because you prefer to talk about just because you prefer to talk about your peers and cohorts doesn't mean it applies to everybody.
Monetizable it is to make someone look bad on the internet, and a bunch of people who are gullible just believe all the memes because for so many years it's been, oh, ESP does this wrong, does that wrong, or whatever. You know, that's all it is. These people would not be saying what they say about
Marx, Lenin, Soviet official philosophy, or Mao's Little Red Book.
Dramatically from what I do, it's all baloney. It's a false narrative to make money.
Or the comedy works of Kim Il-sung.
That's correct.
Or Pol Pot. Pol Pot's an even more of a comedy option. What with, academics being put up against the wall first, even especially those who knew of his teachings.
I think we'll make it. I think we're going to make it. We're not going to pass out. Wow, it's like perfect timing, too. Amazing. So what are we at right now? I can't see. We're at 174. There's another step. We're at 181. We're actually at 181 for support tonight.
I just need 119 dolans.
We hit another goal, but I don't think we're going to.
Need it.
Right.
Oh, that's far less interesting. That's far less interesting than wanting to talk about the merits of Das Kapital.
And there goes the speed limit down to 30 because we got off the highway. Okay.
But there is merit to that, to red pill philosophy as philosophical discussion, so long as one does not go full the villain and start consuming the black pill.
Michael Zubas did a $2 super chat. We're at 183 of support right now, everybody. 183.
Why is he pushing so hard for the second goal? I mean,
Left, then turn left.
I mean, what's his angle here? I mean, he wants to eat fast food. He wants to eat fast food, but he's not gonna. That's not gonna get him the magic number.
There.
It's literally just because NCU 1000 suggested he might hit another one. That's literally what's driving all of
Made
this.
the wrong turn.
Wow.
$12 miles left. I can't believe we made it. And in good time. Like, that was legit. Great time made. We went against the odds. We didn't sleep. And we're about to make the delivery. Sweet, man. Good stuff. I can't wait for sub bombs, tips, super chats, and memberships to rain upon me when I make this El Paso delivery right now. I cannot wait. Here we go. Let's see what happens. It's going to happen.
Keep right.
A celebratory raining of support coming for the king. I'm feeling it.
He's feeling it, guys. He's feeling it.
Turn right.
He thinks he's making money, guys. He thinks he's making the monies. Wow, Goop. Wow.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Oh yeah, that NCU is going to save the day. NCU is going to save the day.
It's here. Here it is. Okay.
I'm not disagreeing with you on that, Meth Bear. But you can still have a discussion
I can't
on the
believe we made
merits
it, but we
about
made
it.
it,
It
guys.
just is going to end very
That's probably the
badly
best time I've ever
for
made in a job
comrades
in this game,
Lennon
besides
and his fellow travelers.
We did it.
We're here. Now drop the load and go.
What, Dave? No scat reference to dropping loads?
Excellent. We did it. We did the El Paso job. Look at that. Boom. Big experience. Wow. I can't.
And it
I
only
literally
took you
can't believe
2
we
weeks
did
to
that.
do something that
That
would have
was less
taken
than half
you
an hour.
10
That
minutes.
was an insanely long job.
It would have taken you 10 minutes. It would have taken you 10 minutes to
Did
get
it for Eddie Guerrero.
to there.
All right.
Wow.
We're going to end it for tonight. Let me save up. Next time around, we'll figure out. I got to go sleep. We got to do all that stuff, right? But let's save the game. Shout out's appropriate now. So now we've got Darkside Jasper gifted a sub on Kick. Thank you to Darkside Jasper for that. And then we had the $2 super sticker from Xylo Pro. Eyes burning. Oh, man. Then we had a $2 super sticker from Michael. So there we go. All right. Great night tonight. Great progress, right? Even though I got to the worst car accident I've ever gotten into in the game, we actually did pretty well. And we did the El Paso job. Now, next time, we're free to go wherever we want. We're not limited to El Paso. If anyone has ideas like, oh, go here because maybe you can hit up like the Rocky Mountains or the Grand Canyon or whatever, we can kind of do that stuff. All right, that's totally up to you guys what you want to do next time. Reminder, there will not be an American Trucker stream again until, or American Truck Sim stream again until next week, because this is a short week for me. I'm only playing each game once, so probably at the earliest, this would be like Sunday night, Monday night. We'll see. But
So
just
in
to
a
let everyone know, it's
week,
gonna be
in a
while. We'll
literal
have to get
week.
2 streams. We can't do that this week because I'm off both Thursday and Friday. All right. But guys, thank you so much. A great American Truck Sim stream tonight. Great progress. This drink, once again, Nectar Hard Juice, Passion Fruit Orange. It tastes like pink grapefruit juice. It's absolutely delicious. I recommend that drink to anyone if you're looking for a alcoholic drink. It's also low calories, only 150 calories. So go for it. All right. Thank you guys. See you next time. Peace out. All right. Good work, everyone. Good stuff. I hope that you all enjoyed. I had
Good
a
work,
great time
everyone.
tonight.
Did.
All right. So, good stuff, my friends.
Wow. Gotta say something, Dave?
So,
Gonna say
here's
something?
the deal. Tomorrow, there is no podcast at all. All right? What we're doing tomorrow...
No
we're gonna have-
podcast, but he will somehow manage to still go on for like a solid hour about nothing.
have a little, 20-minute hangout session like I tend to do on the days where I don't do the podcast. And then it's going to be the premiere of Tony Hawk 3 and 4 on PC. We're going to get it on Game Pass, and we're going to give it a shot. I'll be honest with you guys. I loved Tony Hawk 1 and 2, but I'm not convinced that Tony Hawk 3 and 4 is going to work as a long-time playthrough. The thing is, it's on Game Pass, so I don't care. We're going to try it anyway. We're going to see how it goes.
Wow.
So you guys, I hope you'll come by and hang out with me tomorrow for Tony Hawk. And then tomorrow night is our weekly chill stream of Minecraft. So I hope that you guys will join me as well. So Tub says, what about music? Tony Hawk 3 and 4 has a streamer mode. It has music. It's not the music from the original games, but it has a streamer mode that they made music just for people to stream the game, and it doesn't get claimed. So there will be music, okay? Cool. All right. So are we good? All right, wait a minute. Hold on.
There's the
No way.
There's the money from NCU 1000.
whoa. Hold on. Something cool just happened.
You got money.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? You want to talk about perfect timing?
I just got money.
Those 2 tips from Friday night just
Oh, yeah.
cleared.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Those 2 big tips that I got from Friday night,
Yep.
Friday Night Fights, and they froze, and PayPal put them on hold. They just cleared. You know what it
Yep.
must be? What was it, 3 days?
Yep. Fucking.
it's
So
exactly
yes.
3 days, because it was right around
So
this
yes.
time on Friday night. It came in at the
NCU
last minute.
1000
Yeah.
did it.
So
Yep.
hold on, because this still doesn't have the message.
Yep. Well done.
NCU
Well
1000 said that it was
done,
them that had
you
sent them?
fucking cuck.
Hold on.
And it's OIC. It's obviously OIC.
So the first one, I gotta go back a couple days here. Hold on. I gotta scoot back a few days to see
Wow.
them. Okay. So the first one was $124. $124 tip from NCU 1000. We'll count that for tonight. I told you guys I would count it when they came through, and they did actually come through.
Yeah, of course they came through. Yay!
So 124
Yay!
plus 183 is 308. Okay. Okay, he says, those are some amazing matches with King Crimson. Shout out to you and King Crimson for putting on what a great show. I'm glad that I caught the tail end of your stream. So NCU, I don't even think it's here anymore. So
he's not even here anymore. Of course he's not. Of course he's not.
It is official with that.
And you've known all night. He's known all fucking night.
For your support. You're amazing. Great night.
What an absolute piece of shit.
Now, in addition to that, as I told you
what
guys,
an absolute piece of shit.
NCU had actually done a second tip. Okay?
And
the second tip on Friday night also just cleared.
142 dolans.
This should now be good to go. It wasn't. It got frozen just like the other one, so he must have thought that he cleared something up, but it didn't clear. Shout out to you and King Crimson for the amazing sets earlier on. So this was, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this?
142 dolans.
This tip was another $125 of support. Yes.
So now, guys, I need like 17 more dolans.
Which means we are now at.
So guys, just give me 17 more dolans and everything will be super spiffing awesome.
Support, which means we are $17 away from hitting another goal. If someone does a $17 contribution right now, we will actually hit another goal tonight, and we will be at 37 out of 40 goals hit for the week. And you know what that means? We could actually possibly do DSP Tries It this week. It's possible, but we have to hit a goal.
That's why
right now. All we need is $17, and we'll hit it right now, and we can count it.
Yep.
We'll just have the 2 streams for tomorrow and 1 stream
this
on Wednesday.
Is disgusting. This is fucking disgusting.
Is anyone going to contribute $17 right now of some form for us to hit this goal and get us in position to do DSP Tries It Shake and Go this week before I'm off?
This is just disgusting.
I don't know, but I gotta get out of here. It's already 9:46. Literally only $17. Exactly. 4 kick subs, 6 YouTube memberships, a super chat or a tip right now.
This is absolutely disgusting.
That's up to you. How did it go last
absolutely disgusting.
Hopefully we didn't cause any problems for him.
Oh, look, NCU 1000 saves the fucking stream. Oh my god. Dave, could you have been any more deliberate and any more...
NCU 1000 just did a $20 super chat and says, glad everything went through. Here you go, buddy. Enjoy.
Wow, we can feed Dave Greasy food this week. Wow.
We're at $453 of support, if you can believe it. And at the very same time that happened, I just received a $17 tip from Slayer. I want to contribute to reach the 3rd goal. I'm anticipating SummerSlam coming up this week. Oh, I didn't even know SummerSlam was
Slayer got fucked.
I'm not following along WWE at all.
Slayer got fucked because he was exactly the kind of dent they were hoping to catch.
So now we're at $470 of support.
OIC and Dave planned this. They fucking planned this.
87 out of 90 goals. And you know what that means? On right. Great day. We had a lot of fun together. Tomorrow, let's do it all again. Remember, no podcast in the morning. It's going to be all... well, I'll hang out with you guys for like 20, 25 minutes. Then it's gonna
this
be
has been
noon,
disgusting.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4 for the premiere stream. And then tomorrow night, it is chill Minecraft fun. If we hit the goals on those streams, we only need 1 goal on Wednesday.
It's going to be a 3-minute daily wrap. It's going to be a 3-minute daily wrap because he is going to just want to be gone.
Thank you so very much. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.
Yeah, he gets his money. He gets his money and then he's gone. Yes. And yes, Slayer got scammed hardcore. And Slayer's great sin, actually believing the guy when he said, well, I wonder if somebody will give me 17 Nolans. When it was obvious it was a coordinated campaign with when it was obviously a coordinated campaign with NCU, who was again he is very obviously OIC. All right, who's streaming at the moment? Red's still online. Good times. All right, DSP Space Gaming. And it's a 9-minute wrap. Okay.
Good evening, everybody.
Keemstar,
Phil
Donkey
here,
Kong,
and welcome
Bonanza,
to the
and Truck
Daily
Sim.
Wrap for what was Monday, the 28th of July, 2025. Great
Wow.
streaming day, a great support day, lots of positivity and fun to be had.
That's
So let's
positivity,
talk
you say.
all about it.
Wow.
So, we started off today with a chill level 1 podcast. A couple things to talk about, including what I thought about the game Luto that I started playing yesterday, as well as an update on the status of Grand Theft Auto 4 with mods as a playthrough on the channel. If you want to know about those, please check out the podcast
fucking
from this morning. You'll
hated
get
that.
full
That
updates
was
on those.
so-
And it's pretty much all good news.
That was
But in addition
fucking
to that, something
terrible
really weird
last
happened
night.
Today, I was told that apparently Lolcow Live had an episode today that was based on me that had something to do with me supposedly having
the
a
segment was
community
3 minutes.
guideline
The
strike,
segment
and
was 3
Keemstar
minutes.
saying that somehow he's involved. So basically, in a nutshell, I said none of that's true. I have no idea what they're talking about. And then when I looked into it on the show, basically it looked like the entire thing was bait. It was all question marks. It wasn't, oh, this is definitively true. It was DSP has a strike, question mark. Keemstar's helping him, question mark. None of it's true. So that's all I said to
That
anyone
was
on the show today.
fucking
Period.
horrible. That
Okay, it's like, I
Lolcow
don't know what
Live
you're talking
segment
about.
was
and then, of course, we talk
just
about why my detractors are so
was
obsessed
dog
with me.
shit.
I found out that apparently this whole community guideline strike thing started as a rumor with my detractors.
It is a
reason
rumor.
Why I wasn't streaming a couple weeks ago. Remember, the whole week I wasn't here.
Yeah. And
you know,
and
unannounced.
you were fucking weird as hell in denying it. You didn't deny it. All you had to do was say, "No, I didn't get a community strike." That's all you had to fucking say. And Dave, hell, all you had to say was, "Of course I didn't get a fucking community strike, you mouth-drooling morons. If I had gotten a strike on YouTube, I'd have been streaming on Kick." Duh. That's all you would have had to say to resolve that. Because that's always been the argument against the strike theory and why it's always been far-fetched, was because you've never been afraid to stream on other platforms when you've run into trouble streaming on your platform of choice. So, yeah, as when I was asked the other day about this particular point, it's the only reason that there's any credibility to the strike theory is if it is something so bad and it's something so embarrassing that if detractors ever found out about it, it would be a massive win. Like, he finally got a comeuppance for the Bounty Saga during Modern Warfare 2 3 years ago. Something like that. Something on that scale of comeuppance. Or he got a community strike for telling people to go throw themselves off a cliff or something. But no, it's always been far-fetched. And so, yeah, Dave, you only legitimized it by being weird about it. But no, Dave, your own behavior is pretty much confirmed it's something to do with your mom, because you're the one who's like, there were all these trolls with disgusting names. Half of the names in Mario Kart were only disgusting if your mom genuinely was dying or already dead. Again, you could solve all that by coming out and saying, you fucking mouth droolers, my mam's alive. Duh. But no, he doesn't do that for whatever reason, and lets things fester instead.
And just bizarre stuff. You know, people who are obsessed with me on the internet making stuff up, who knows? But anyway, that was the topics of the show. If you want to watch it, give it a look. It was a good podcast, in my opinion. You'll get the full skinny on everything that went down. Then we jumped into Donkey Kong Bonanza.
And he couldn't even
Today we were able to
get
play
caught
the
up on what happened on
of
Lolcow
the
Live.
Forest stage, which is layer 6 or layer 600.
Oh god, the Donkey Kong
call it the
Bonanza
jungle
gameplay
stage.
was
Why?
bad.
Well, let's see.
But
There's
what else
giant
is new when it
towering
comes to
jungle
Dave and
trees, there's
gameplay?
jungle vines. There's a bunch of stuff like poison that you would think, oh, that's maybe in like a jungle.
Why am I
I have
toxic?
no idea
You
why
gonna make a
Nintendo
reference to
called
that,
it the
Dave? You
forest
should.
stage. It doesn't even make sense because it's not like a dense forest or anything. It's a jungle.
Oink indeed, sir. Oink indeed.
In this area, you get the ostrich transformation, which all it actually does is let you fly. Or
Let
not
you
really
hover.
fly,
Let you hover.
but hover. So you can basically do really extended long jumps.
Uh-huh.
And I leveled it up like all the way. As soon as I got it, I said, oh, I'm definitely going to want to glide and hover longer. So I put all of my banana points into it. Come to find out, That was absolutely the best thing to do. Not that I had known ahead of time. The final boss is literally dependent on you over and over standing on it and beating it up. So it actually is a challenging boss fight unless you level up hovering. If you do, you literally go from point to point to point, smacking the boss in the face, and you beat it in like 2 minutes. I'm not kidding. That was the fastest boss so far in the game. Beat it in 2 minutes. The game continues on its history of just being insanely easy. Like, the only challenging thing that happened today was there was another throwback stage that played like Donkey Kong Country, and that was difficult because you didn't know where to go with the barrels and stuff. It was just, barrel launching stuff. Outside of that, the entire game is still piss easy. We are now officially like 15, 16 hours into the game. There wasn't any challenge yet. I'm still waiting. That's right. Despite the memes you're seeing online that are insane, asinine bullshit, the game's insanely piss easy, and I've been saying it since the beginning. It's too easy. I wish it was hard. So, great stream of progress. Next time around, we're going to see what's next because you had to beat both the ice, fire, and jungle stages to get to the next level, which I think is going to be like we're on layer 7, but I wonder if you go to like layer 8. I guess we'll see next, okay? So, great stuff, and guess what?
What?
Well-supported stream. We hit the goal. We exceeded the goal a little bit. Good stuff. Good progress. Good stuff all around. High fives.
I guess he got wheeled out in the last 10 minutes of the stream. I thought he hadn't gotten any money on. He hadn't gotten his money on Donkey Kong Bonanza.
We're doing DSP Tries It this week. Okay? Cool. Tonight was American Truck Simulator. Only my one stream of it this week because remember this week is a short streaming week for me, so I'm only playing every game once.
Okay, I need to rant. I need to rant. Dave, you're streaming for 4 days. That's not a streaming week. Why do you call it a streaming week? Why can't you just be normal and talk about the week? It's going to be your trucking, your ATS stream for the week because you're not going to play it again until next Monday. Why do you have to be so fucking weird about this? Just because, yes, back when you had a regular job, you had a work week, it doesn't mean you need to have a work week for streaming. Just get on camera and play the game.
So what we determined to do is we wanted to go to New Mexico. Why? Because number one, I actually had never done anything in New Mexico.
Wow.
And number two, if we didn't work in New Mexico, perhaps we would have gotten a job that would get us to El Paso, Texas. Fun stream, chill vibes. I actually got into a nasty, gnarly car wreck. Like,
Twice,
I actually had
several times, in fact.
T-bone me because I wasn't looking when I was pulling out, and it was the biggest car wreck I've ever gotten into. I was like, oh, I felt it, like the wheel shake. I was like, oh my god, like hurt, painful. Like, oh shit. So anyway,
what even is this? What even is this?
And then in the last half hour, we got a job for El Paso. Now, if you remember, we've been trying to go to El Paso for like 2 streams. We finally got a job in El Paso.
You didn't need a job in El Paso to go to El Paso, you pellick.
We don't have a lot of gas. We're going to get tired during this trip. I don't care. Let's do it anyway.
Fuck. Okay, am I back? I think I'm back. Fucking ISP. Fucking ISP. All right, I'm back. Okay, F in chat for my dignity and self-respect because I'm ranting about an ISP in the middle of nowhere at like almost 1 o'clock local time as I watch the guy. And of course, he's in the middle of nonsense. Okay.
At the end of the night.
Back underway.
When it was
back
right
underway.
About time to end. It was like 15 minutes ago.
Yes, I'm back.
That came in on Friday night that got frozen, unfroze. If you don't remember, there were 2 tips that had come in during Friday night fights of CVS2 that got frozen at the end, and they were big. They were over $100 each. So these tips come in. I add them to the total. We're now at $433.
Wow.
So we've already hit 2 goals. We're at 86 goals hit. 17 more bucks, we can hit a 3rd goal. Someone did it. Boom. So we hit 3 goals tonight on American Truck Sim. We're now up to 87 out of 90 support goals hit for the week. How insane is that?
So many Dolans, guys. So many Dolans.
Okay, pretty nuts. So with only 3 goals to go, that actually means before my streaming week ends this week, we can do DSP Tries It. We just got to hit a goal tomorrow for Tony Hawk, tomorrow night for Minecraft, and then the day stream for Death Stranding 2 on Wednesday, and we'll do it Wednesday after Death Stranding.
Yep. Keep
So,
begging.
can
Keep
we do
begging,
it?
Dave.
If you like Tony Hawk and you want to give it a shot tomorrow, come by and support. If you like the chill Minecraft streams, come by and support. If you like Death Stranding 2 all along, come by and support. We hit these 3 goals, we'll be checking out Shake and Go on Wednesday. All right? Pretty darn cool. Okay, so let's talk about tomorrow, Tuesday. Tomorrow, there will not be a level 1 podcast in the morning.
So you'll just ramble for an hour about something anyway?
After like 20, 25 minutes, we're going to start around noon with Tony Hawk 3 and 4, the new remastered collection. It's on Game Pass. So
Keep telling yourself that, Dave, because it ain't going to happen.
Hoping that it catches on and people like it. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not sold that it will. I know that Tony Hawk is an insanely grindy game with a ton of gameplay and a loop that you have to keep doing the same stuff over and over and over. I hope that people like it. People have been asking for it for like 2 weeks because remember I was supposed to actually play at the beginning of this month and I didn't because I wasn't here.
Wow.
So I am hoping.
Wow.
I'm trying to get it to come up right now. Here it is.
Wow. Wow. Much wow. So wow.
I'm just trying to find the
Gotta
Game Pass version. and
going
it's giving me
somewhere with
every
this,
edition
Dave?
But the Game Pass version, like they totally don't want me to get it. Seriously.
They totally
it
don't
is.
want me
Okay.
to get it, guys.
Stupid.
Get
Okay,
it, Chief? Yeah.
So we're gonna do this tomorrow and see how it goes. If it goes well, great. If it doesn't go well, hey, no risk. It's a Game Pass game. Who cares, right? But I want to give it a shot. And for those wondering, will there be music? Well, apparently the game has an in-game streamer mode that has music. It's not the original soundtrack of the game, but it is.
He will find a way to
basically
rant about
new
that, and for that to be a
soundtrack
bad
made
thing.
specifically for this version of the game, so you
That
can
will
still play and
absolutely
stream it
become a bad
and not
thing.
get acclaimed. So I am going to try that tomorrow. Let's see how
They're
it
gonna
goes on the first
they're gonna
stream.
claim their
And then tomorrow
own
night, I'll do
tracks
my
is what
weekly
it's gonna
Minecraft
be.
chill stream where we interact and hang out and have a good time. If you remember last time we raided the mines and we got a ton of minerals and stuff. So this time I want to see what do I have. If you remember, we did obsidian. We have a ton of obsidian. So maybe we can actually make our own obsidian gate and go to the nether.
No, you're not going to do
You
that.
guys have wanted for a while. We'll
Yeah,
see,
it's
all right?
because people have wondered for a
Please,
while you're not going to do it.
tomorrow,
He
come
is not going
by,
to leave his
hang
house
out,
the next
support
stream.
the 2 streams. If we hit
He's
got to
build hype in his own mind.
If he tries it before the end of the weekend, that would be absolutely
He's going to keep finding reasons to not do it.
Thank you all. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow for a chill hangout session. Tony Hawk 3 and 4 and Minecraft. Peace out and good night.
All right, now we get to the content everyone's really here for, and I will save you guys the content everybody's here for, which are the kick bands, obviously. And he was a busy boy today. We had lied about sending empty box, which he absolutely did. That was the most insane daily rap in a while. Not a rap. It was a podcast, most insane podcast in a while, where he said, I have categorically never sent anyone an empty box. And then less than 5 minutes later, except for all the times I sent people those empty boxes, gave away an empty box. Real? Who are you? Who am I? Thanks for the money, dummy got banned again. They were right, Real. Wings of Evil Ace, Rodney Trotter, TSB 1916, DSP the motherfucking goat, Luke Emia, Cat Wilder, ALT Companion, Green YN, Alan Ricky Man 12, the 47 gifted leaned chosen, Bot 69, Heretical Henry. Oh man, Heretical Henry was pretty fun. Heretical Henry was one of the funner dents. Not dents, one of the funner LARPers rather. Royal Midwit, that's pretty good. The moon was blue. Loose Lucy got limbed. Oh my god! All cranking my hog got limbed too. Oh my goodness! A lot of the LARPers got nuked tonight. I mean, I kind of think the best name is Heretical Henry, but that's like not a good name at all. It just is. The guy was a good LARPer. I think the best name is gonna gave away an empty box. Real. Yeah, at least for me, which is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 shall be the number of the counting tonight. Well, if you've been holding the holy hand grenade that long, you are well and truly screwed. So you'll fit right into Band World. 7,475 poor unfortunate souls banished to Band World. All right. We've eaten our Brussels sprouts, everybody. It is time for the shenanigans, the fun of Captain Alex. Yeah, he keeps getting unbanned. Either he keeps creating the same name over and over, or he keeps getting unbanned. One or the other. Whichever it is, big ups, props to him for that. I can respect the hustle in the detracting of the guy. All right, so then episode 46. I guess I'm out of gaming retire. No, that was the last one we watched yesterday. All right, 2024 should have real life RoboCops and Terminators. Oh boy, this sounds like it's gonna be really dumb. All right, Captain, lay it on me.
Good afternoon.
Lay it on me, Captain.
Good evening. My beloved recruits and cadets of VR chat. This is your beloved Captain speaking. My name, as all you know, is Captain Alex. Welcome to 2024.
Wow.
I knew that this year would come.
I wonder how he knew this year would come. I mean, when December 31st, 2023 rolled around, I could have never guessed myself that 2024 was coming. Truly, the captain is the greatest of us all.
That 2024 would come and be a little fucked up. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Captain, you are
like, for
being
example,
meta.
Me losing a couple of subscribers.
Oh my God! Subscriber cope.
Thank you.
Why? Why have we got subscriber cope?
Subscribers, yeah. Well, now I'm at 265. Who knows? Maybe I might get back 266 subscribers. Anyways, I'm looking over here because I want to see what episode of Rants we are at.
47, Captain.
Okay, so that now that I know, welcome to episode
7,475-5. That is correct.
Rants. Before we say that, what we are going to talk about, couple of things.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
Number one,
Ruh-roh.
like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We should be back at 266 subscribers, or better yet, 267. Well, I hope I get there. Because, you giving me nice comments is better than giving me shit comments. Oh, and
No,
by the
giving
way,
comments
that's
at
number 2.
Captain, comments at all are good. It doesn't matter if they're laughing at you, as far as the algorithm is concerned, and because you are shilling, because you are Oh! Am I back? I'm sort of back. We have 47 presidents. He has 47 rants. So 1 rant for each president. Yeah, that actually seems legit and checks out. Okay, I'm back. I have to back us up a little bit because he was just getting started into a good one when my ISP flickered again. So we might not get a lot of Captain Alex tonight because I am not dealing with this IRP with this ISP nonsense. Exactly, Cora. Fucking Pajit. Fucking Pajit is in here ruining our Captain Alex fun.
Me looking like Andre the Giant.
There we go.
Headed or whatever.
Whoever made that comment, well done. You are a master troll.
Cripple-eyed retard or anything like that.
You do have a lazy eye,
Any
Captain.
negative comments about my existence or my appearance will be deleted immediately.
and yet you will see the about being
I'm gonna
called
say this
Andre,
again.
being said to look like Andre the Giant.
I'm only gonna say this. Any negative comments about my physical appearance,
I know, Koraz. Once you
or
once
about
you
my
realize that you can't
mentality,
unsee it, it's
or
amazing.
about the way
Whoever
I
did
post,
that,
or
they deserve
the way how
props.
I
Big
speak,
ups, big ups. Whoever
will
made
be
that comment.
deleted immediately. And if it comes back, you will be reported out of existence. We're in the year 2024. We're supposed to be in the year of futuristic stuff. I have my 2 Gundams, and every time when I look at them, I always think about what life would be like if I had, or if we had, some futuristic, cars, big ass robots.
Big ass robots are
Fighting
impractical war machines.
crime,
Just
or
saying. I love them,
better
but
yet,
they make no sense as
RoboCop.
war machines.
Which, by the way, is pretty awesome.
Also,
Now then,
like unironically, given when you actually dig into the Pleptonium of UC Gundam, at least Minovsky particles are fucking terrifying as a sine qua non because of the fact that they linger and they have half-lives measured in like weeks or months, which that's fucking scary. Alex, what were you thinking? Cora, as you answer your own question, he wasn't thinking. He rarely does. Andre the Giant was cool, though you should be thankful for that comment. Oh, absolutely. No, that and that's the thing that, like, if Alex could lean into things and laugh at himself, which, he has the genuine tism, so he can't do that. But it's one of those where, there would be merch with like, me and Andre, Andre and me kind of nonsense. Why do we have those? They're just government only withheld from us. Everyone thought 2015 was the future because Back to the Future 2, the useless eaters don't get the future goal. Yes, Koraz. Yes. That is the long and the short of Captain Alex's discussions about future technology. He will hold up his palm to the screen and say, "Where is it?" Because he wants his drone in his hand, and he can't have a drone in his hand or other cool future shit because of Karens and the gays. That is the crux of Captain Alex's politics. Also, he occasionally wonders, what if black people didn't exist for some reason? I still don't know why he does that, makes that speculation. But everything is the fault of Karens and gays, and this is a guy who has had some really homoerotic dreams, according to him.
let's move on to episode 47 of Captain's Rants. We are going to talk
Good
about...
nose scratch, Captain. Good nose scratch.
About, well, what are we going to talk about? We're actually going to talk about this one thing that's been bugging me.
Only one thing has been bugging you, Captain.
Now
All
that
right.
I mentioned we are in 2024 and we're supposed to have futuristic stuff. You guys remember when we just...
Captain, what do you think the internet fucking is? Like, unironically, what do you think the internet is, if not the ultimate future shit?
Briefly talked about that when at the beginning of 2023. Why is it that we are supposed to have, we're supposed to have somewhat flying cars?
Yes, Dash Spy, there was a time when it was the future. From all the years prior, from 2014 and all prior years, it was the future.
Because I haven't seen the movies, but I know what they're like. And I've seen Rogue City. That game's pretty damn good.
So he knows all about RoboCop because he's not watched the movies, but because he's watched the memes and he's played Rogue City, RoboCop Rogue City. Okay, all right, that's a great start, Captain. That's a great start.
And why don't we have Terminators, solving the problems of the other side of the world? Why?
So, okay, we started with, why don't we have Terminators solving the world's problems? You know what? I just want to ask that Captain, do you hear what you're saying? Like, no. Just think about the Terminator mythos and literally ask yourself, why would you want hunter-killer robots that can time travel fixing the world's problems? I know what you mean. Why don't we have magical future robots that can solve every problem? But words mean things, Captain.
Why don't we? Because of ignorance.
Yes, Koraz. Exactly.
We're so
exactly.
dumbfounded. And so lazy, we just can't even do it. Like, how many officers... I'm going to give you an example. Do you remember this scene in RoboCop? Spoilers, if you haven't seen the movie. Do you remember the scene in the first RoboCop movie in 87 where Murphy is like that and they bring him back to life as a robot? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that for deceased cops? Why? Why don't we do that? I'll tell you exactly why. Again, laziness and ignorance.
Laziness and ignorance, yeah, Captain. You tell him about these spoilers from this 30-year-old movie.
Why don't we have Terminators to help on the other side of the world, such as Africa and Europe?
What the fuck?
We will probably never get that.
We'll
probably never get what we wanted.
What?
Like Terminator or RoboCop or anything like that.
Again,
lazy.
who the fuck wants a Terminator, given what a Terminator is? Cap, you are missing the whole, it is an assassin in the service of a homicidal global scale AI that is rampant and wants to exterminate all of humanity. Also, part of the mythos of RoboCop is that Murphy gets to live, but the question is how much of his humanity has been forsaken through his living. Hell, that was a big part of Rogue City, was the morality system was based on, do you embrace being a mindless killing machine or do you strive to claw back your humanity? Being a RoboCop would not be a good thing because of all of the various forms of cyborg that you could be. That's a pretty shitty one. Send the Terminators to Africa. Sounds good. I think we just found the hypothetical that produces the result of all African people suddenly disappearing, Koraz. Well done. Well done.
I guess I will never be like that. Because I don't know. I mean, we're in the future. We're in like we're like in 2024.
Thank you for stating the obvious, Captain.
Like, come on, we could do better than that. I would love to see a freaking RoboCop that came back from the dead after, I don't know, not Alex Murphy, that's taken. Taylor was assassinated and he comes back to life. Like, come on. Every time even when give me a moment here.
What the fuck? What are you doing, Captain?
Let's see
what even is this? What even is this?
Let's see. That. This will do. What I have here is like my very old laptop chip here. Why don't we use one of these to put in the minds of a deceased cop and then bring him back to life like RoboCop? But we will never get that because we're so goddamn ignorant.
What the fuck am I watching? What the fuck am I watching? Now guys, why can't we take this Pentium 4 and like stitch it to the brain of a dead cop and bring him back to life? It's because we're also ignorant fucking Karens. Duh. Okay, I might have crossed the streams a little bit with the goat laugh, but you know what I mean. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, Captain, do you even want to know all of the ethical issues of what you're proposing? If it could be done, of playing with life and death like that? You know, you're talking about the ability to resurrect, like not like clinically resurrect, like, oh, look, they've been cold for a couple of weeks. Let's bring them back. Okay, I just need a minute. I just need a moment after that. That was like, what the fuck? Yes, Cora, as a typical pessimist who wants the world, and then goes on in the next breath to say, we will never get it because we don't have it today. Because we have yet to attain it, we will never attain it.
Well, anyways, let me know in the comments below, should we have like a RoboCop or a Terminator, to solve our problems? Because that would be really fantastic. And I think that would probably be it for today. If you have any, suggestions for new rants,
I don't know, Dash Pie, I'd be down. Power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely, but it's fucking cool.
Comments like me looking like Fatty McFatterson or Andre the Giant McFuckface or whatever, because I had an argument once with a troll, not on YouTube but on Facebook. What an idiot. I guess it goes to show that
Captain, that's what you get for using Facebook in the first place.
Ignorance will be blissful, but whatever. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We're supposed to be at 266, but who knows? Maybe we might get more. We need to get to 309 subscribers, guys. I'm not gonna sit around all year waiting to get that.
Not gonna sit around all year, huh? Okay.
Maybe last year or this year we might get to 1K subs. Who knows?
Wow.
But it's doubtful. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Stay safe, stay motivated, stay vigilant. Love, safety, and peace to all. And to all, have a great and fantastic year or day.
Only another 900 or so to go before he reaches his apex.
Anyways, I'm out, and I'm gonna see you next time.
More importantly,
don't forget
only
to turn
another
on
700 before he has a meltdown over not getting a play button.
To see what new videos I've got. Like, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.
But that this garbage could get 300 subs, even with all of the ironic troll people crashing it, is disgusting. All right, next up is going to be Captain's Rants 48. CES and where's the futuristic cars? So this has potential to be another banger.
Good evening, my beloved recruits and cadets of VR chat. This is your beloved captain speaking.
Okay, I gotta say it. I fucking hate when he wears headphones because he can't wear them correctly. Who wears headphones like that? It triggers me and makes me irrationally angry the same way Dave when he wears the beret, quote unquote, like a flat cap. And then, like, occasionally someone tells him, no, you're supposed to wear it side to side, not front to back, and he actually has a beret on for a stream, and then he forgets the next time he tries to wear it. But point is, Captain Alex looks even dumber than normal when he wears headphones like that.
My name, as you all know, is Captain Alex. Now, I hope you enjoyed my first 2 live streams. I'm gonna go live actually soon, believe it or not. I just wanted to get it out again. I know, putting it out there because
Also, this guy live streamed. That's terrifying.
Dislike my videos and act like, you know, complete jackasses. Also, well, please don't be jackasses. Like, seriously. Also, thank you to those people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are at 277 subscribers. Because of my 2 live streams,
I kind of see it. I kind of see it, Koraz. I do kind of see it.
And because of that, maybe one day this year, I might get a, what do you call it? A silver play button. And I hope to God I end up getting that. I'm looking at the, you know, the subscribers. I have to make sure.
He's already starting to bald at 34.
Anyways,
He's not gonna.
I wanna do
he can't grow his hair out.
Captain's rants about about
Got a point, Captain.
today's society. Like, what do I mean by today's society? I mean,
You mean the society of the day?
like how I said in the live streams that we don't get futuristic stuff. Maybe you can tell me in the comments below, why don't we have futuristic stuff?
Man who complains on the internet, the most futuristic of future things, about an inability to get futuristic stuff. Okay. An excellent starting point, Captain. An excellent starting point.
Because we're gonna get closer to CES, that futuristic you know, consumer convention, and we're supposed to be getting like futuristic cars or whatever. We're in 2024 right now, and we didn't get it? Seriously? Well,
That's no reason not to shave it close,
we
Koraz.
finally get it. We finally get what
I rock. I have a lumpy, bumpy
finally.
potato dome too, but I still rock it
and
short.
speaking of CES,
Criminally short.
That's a good topic to talk about.
No, it's not, Captain. You don't know anything about electronics.
Whenever a new CES comes out, like for example in Vegas, yeah, this is the case for that camera. Why is it that it's only in one area, but not in Canada?
What the
I don't know.
fuck? Again,
I don't know.
more. Is this the ugly
Maybe we
Canadian?
might get
Is this
it,
the ugly Canadian? That
we might
very
get it
elusive
one day.
creature that is like the
But
cousin of
but
the
it's
ugly
highly
American?
doubtful in my lifetime. By the time I get CES Canada or whatever, I'd be dead.
Captain, there is an annual. I'm sure there's an annual Canadian electronics show. Okay, you keep ranting, Captain. I'm gonna go
Whatever.
find that. I'm gonna go find that.
But it's highly doubtful we will ever get that. I'm sure in the comments below, you guys can talk to me. Should there be a CES for Canada? And why people, you know, treat others like garbage in the future.
Wow!
Like,
We got
it's
someone
like
subscribing. Welcome to the Illegal Streamery,
know what I'm
Wyatt
saying?
Helsing 98.
Well, anyways,
Thanks
I
for
think
watching.
That would probably be it. And
Yeah, Eptech.
and stay tuned. I'm gonna go live again, the third time. This is gonna be my third live. And I know you don't like it when I'm live for the third time because I'm stressing you out and because
Stressing
people
you
are
out.
sleeping and people might miss it. But I don't know what to do. I'm doing what I can to get more subscribers and to get that VidCon stage attention I clearly deserve.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
The ego. How does a man who has been bullied and picked on his entire life have such a delusionally high opinion of himself that he deserves to be on a convention stage for content creators when he has like 300 fucking subs? How the fuck does that even begin to work out?
We should talk about that in the coming live stream. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
He
below.
does, Corez. No, he needs to
I think that would
get a
probably
future
be it.
camera, but we can't have that. Can't actually
safe.
spend money on the
Stay
content.
motivated. Stay vigilant. I'm Captain Alex. And I'm going to say love, safety, and peace to all. And to all, have a great night, evening, or morning, depending on where you are.
Wow.
I'm signing out. Thank you all for watching.
Good pitch, Captain. Good pitch. Okay, episode 49. Yep. I should be having.
Good afternoon, you.
I should be having people show up on my streams made an oopsie. So so does this mean that he's going to say, "Hey, hi guys, I'm such a big swinging dick, I should have guests on my streams," or is this a, "Guys, I have 300 subs on YouTube. Why the fuck won't you people come out and watch my content, my live streams?" Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night, except the trolls. Yes, Merry Christmas to all, and to all shut the hell up.
Magus or my beloved recruits and cadets of VR chat. This is your beloved captain speaking.
Wow.
I'm really in a pissed off mode. I'm just gonna say my name. My name is Captain Alex. Welcome to episode 40-9.
40
of,
freaking 9. All right,
Rants.
he's already incensed.
Today's
Good.
episode is the most fucked up thing I've ever done in my, or not done. Actually, I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my, Captain. Oh my.
Why is it that when I go on a live stream, how many live streams have I done?
Oh, 50 at this point.
Like 6 or 7?
For me.
I don't know how many live streams, streams I've
50-ish.
done.
50-ish with like 8 or 9 concurrents for me. What are you going to whine about, Captain? Are you going to whine about 10 concurrents? Because if you're going to whine about 10 concurrents, I'm going to smack
if
you.
my mouse couldn't break, I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've done 6 live streams, and successfully some of you have shown up. But then YouTube decides to either break or people decide to leave and not show up.
Okay, so it is a rant about people not coming to the stream. Okay, all right. This is the behavior of someone who deserves a play button. Everybody, he deserves to be on that stage, be among his respected peers like Ninja and Shroud and other people, and of course PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, because as an esteemed content creator.
I posted on my community page about a rant that I've done.
Okay.
And I pulled out my own captain's hat, for God's sake.
Okay.
Well, what is your problem? Maybe if I told you your existence, we would go into a fight and probably, break a window and plummet.
What the fuck even is this?
You know, you know, some people, you people, like, I don't know what if you would appreciate me or hate my guts, wanting to, you know, hurt me. And then the
Okay.
judge would
That's an odd
accept
tack,
criminals
Captain.
instead of the right people on this fucked up world. Oh, and then they'll
Okay.
say Section 818, Section this. I don't care about your goddamn sections. I want my opinion.
You can have it, Captain. It's yours by nature of you being you. What's the problem exactly?
You want to be loyal? Attend my streams.
There we go. There we go. He doesn't want to be Mr. Views, guys, but he's not gonna get that play button if you guys don't show up. You get it, Chief? Bleh. So is that that's where you're at, Captain?
And
Okay.
then I go on. I go on History Inside a Nutshell stream. I remember this. I remember this. I said something like, "Oh, because no one cares," and then someone said, "We care. Prove it."
Why? Expressing that you
Prove
care is
it.
proof enough, Captain.
Where's your evidence? Get on my live streams, please. That's all I ask.
Come on, Captain. Give us some context. Give us some numbers so that I can
You have
be indignant
no idea
and
how
offended.
much I've suffered throughout the years of my life.
Thank you, Andre. Thank you.
You have absolutely no idea the agony I've been through.
You know,
The
this is much
pain
funnier
that
when you
I
think of
suffered.
it as a
Every time when I
WWF
feel
promo.
In every single stitch.
As Andre the Giant is doing a promo.
I can feel the pain.
On wheelchair-bound Andre
No
the
one
Giant
cares.
doing a promo. Fucking Captain
cares.
Alex for putting that image in my head.
So I hope you liked episode 47 of this useless rant. Because obviously I tried to go live and no one showed up for 15 minutes straight.
That will
Okay.
surely convince your audience to do what you want.
Okay, I understand.
You do? That's
I
new.
get new subscribers every day. Some people attend, some people leave. I guess it's all my fault. My existence is so offensive. And then people are gonna say charity suffereth law. How about charity fucketh law?
Oh, he is a
I don't
salty
know.
little
I'm
pay
gonna try
pig.
again. Please attend my live streams and let's
And, give me all the
calmly
money,
talk
stupid.
about all this. All right?
All right.
I don't know.
All right, Captain.
Thank you all for 346 subscribers. You guys, or whoever, are the best, and some of you I know are out there who look me in the eye and say, you know, you are a great guy, Alex. And I hope
these people who look him in the eye, given that he's in a wheelchair, are these people who are condescending by kneeling down, or are these literal children who are naturally at eye level for him? Inquiring minds want to know, Captain.
see, and I hope the good things happen. Thank you for that. Anyways, I gotta upload this video, and I don't know. Maybe you might attend my streams. I don't know. This is Captain Alex saying love, safety, and peace to all. And to all, I'm sorry for lashing out on a live stream. I'll do it again.
Oh, he had a live stream meltdown.
Love, safety, and peace to all.
I
And
hope
to all
Pop,
have a
not Pop. I hope
great
Ann
day.
saved that.
Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, post your notification. Not notification.
Click the bell.
Turn
Click
on
the
your
bell.
Notifications.
Click the
or
bell,
something.
Captain. That's what you're trying to get people to
Those
say.
notifications that must be turned on, and have a great day. I don't know.
Yes, Captain,
try.
shill for the bell. The bell is your god. Okay, I can. Properly still nothing on the gaming theme parks. That's a rant for the future. That's a...
Good
If I
evening.
could actually get back to where I want to go. I'm an idiot. Bear with me. Not a disaster stream at all, guys. We got one more. We got one more, Captain Alex. Let's make it a doozy. Come on, Captain. Episode 50. Self-entitled people suck. All right, that's already off to a great start because, you know, he is incredibly entitled. He's incredibly entitled.
Good afternoon, or good morning, my beloved recruits and cadets of VR chat.
Good
This is
sometime
your
to you,
beloved
Captain.
Captain speaking. My name, as you all know, is Captain Alex. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are now at, get this, 608 subscribers. To those who
Wait, what?
attended
300 or 600? It can't be 600.
608. We are now at, get this, 608.
How? Okay. All right. All right. The detractors have officially found Captain Alex because in the span of like 2 of these videos, his sub count has doubled. The gassing up of the captain has officially begun. The streams have been crossed. Oh, Captain, you are going to Captain too close to the sun.
Subscribers. To those who attended my streams, thank you all so much. You guys are great, but however, some of the streams were trying to exploit me and trying to harass me. I do not tolerate such behavior. We are adults. We are human beings.
Human style
We are
beings,
not
okay.
children.
Captain.
There is no harassment in my live streams. They are not allowed.
Yes, Koraz, I got scammed
With
by
that being
Belchan.
said,
She's been
let's
doing
get
it for
on to
decades at this
today's
point.
Episode on Captain's Rants. On episode 50, believe it or not. The big 5-0. We've done it.
We have?
All this time, we have done it.
Okay, and what was the
Big
objective?
5-0.
What was the objective of the Big 5-0?
And it is the greatest thing ever.
Stop making
I could
factual
have ever
statements,
achieved.
Koraz. It's against the rules.
Thanks to you, my viewers. Now, what's on episode 50? A request from one of you, my recruits and cadets. Yes, you are called recruits and cadets,
No.
not sailors.
What?
Well, you can be called sailors, but you're, to my eyes, you're recruits and cadets.
What?
Okay. Today's episode on Captain's Rants is about self-entitled people. You ever had this situation before? You want to get a job. A small job, because I don't do big corporation jobs where it's like you're going to the 90th floor and you're looking down and you're scared as shit from heights. No, let's do a small job, like a tiny one that will grow. Okay. You wanted to get a job at a hot dog stand.
Captain, you're making a critical error here. It's supposed to be a sandwich shop. And I am open to liberal interpretation of sandwich shop metaphors, but a hot dog is not a sandwich. That is a bridge too far, sir. That is, in fact, a heresy. I love to eat some hot dogs, but they are not sandwiches. So you're going to need to do better. Do better, Captain Alex. Your analogies have got to involve a sandwich shop. This usage of a hot dog stand as a sandwich shop will not work, sir. I'm sorry. That's just how those are the rules. Blame DSP. The guy has established the rules.
Just pretend with me. So, you go in, and you want to talk to the boss. But here's the thing. The self-entitled other employer, he runs past you, or she runs past you, and insults you about your physical, being.
So, Captain, for the purpose of this analogy, should we imagine that we are in a wheelchair and have some manner of tism? Also, we have a lazy eye and are obsessed with our sub count.
And tries to say to the boss, I like Gucci, I like this, money, 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 money. And you tell the boss that you know the meaning of the word hard work.
I don't know when you're.
But the self-entitled person's like, oh, don't listen to that one. Money, money, money.
So, Captain, the entitled person makes a good point when literally half of you doesn't work. No, not half of you, Captain. I'm sorry. Half of the person we're imagining to be doesn't work because, again, we are in a wheelchair with a lazy eye. So, it doesn't matter how hardworking the part of us that is working is. There's the half of us that's not. And I'm being unfair to the captain. I know I'm being unfair, but come on. This is a ridiculous analogy, and he knows it's ridiculous. He's just fishing for sympathy.
Gimme. Why is that? Why do people do that? Those self-entitled people, do they even care about the human life?
Yes, they usually do. They usually do, Dave. They usually do, Captain.
Let me tell you something, recruits and cadets.
As a matter of fact, Koraz, yes, it can. As a matter of fact, it can. The problem is because it's glorious, free Canadian medical care, it means he's on a waiting list. And currently, he's due to have it fixed in 2187.
These self-entitled people, it kind of makes me want to think that they did something really bad to their parents.
What?
It makes me.
What the fuck is this?
About that. Or makes you want to think of how they would behave in front of their,
I'm pretty sure the lack of thinking is the problem here, Captain.
Well, anyways, I would say that the self-entitled person, he's not, or he or she is not going anywhere in life.
What?
And as for a message for the self-entitled people, don't mind the noise in the background.
Okay.
The self-entitled person, I want to ask you something.
Okay, ask away, Captain. Ask away.
Do you think it's all right to treat others like garbage? I mean,
no, it's not, Captain. Move on.
And father taught you? Well, anyways, I don't know. Just don't be self-entitled and don't be stupid.
Okay.
Anyways, I got a bolt. So.
This is a downer. This is a net.
I got
but what about non-binary?
Because parents are.
But what about non-binary phase self people who aren't he's or she's?
Don't be self-entitled.
You
don't be stupid,
bigot.
And don't be retarded.
Captain, no! You're gonna hurt Jade's feelings if you keep talking like that, Captain. No, Jade!
Your beloved captain, don't mind the noise in the background again. This is your beloved captain speaking. saying, stay safe, stay motivated, and stay vigilant.
that got
Love, safety,
weird.
and peace to all.
That got
and to all,
fucking weird
have a great
fast.
morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are at 608 subscribers.
Wow.
Don't forget to attend my live stream on Fridays. We are going to be talking and answering
Bow
questions.
chicka wow
We'll talk about
wow.
random stuff, building a Gundam, or do whatever. And also talk about...
Okay, look. Please have saved the streams, Anne. Please have saved them. My morbid curiosity wants to see Captain Alex try to build Gunpla. My brain is having trouble comprehending how much of a dumpster fire that has to be.
Future videos. And also, before I forget, I have a series called Ask the Captain.
Totally not inspired by Ask the King, I'm sure. I wonder if during Ask the Captain if he puts on a cowboy hat.
Place your questions in the comments, and I will answer them in Ask the Captain with webcam. But anyways.
Okay.
Stay safe, stay motivated, stay vigilant. Love, safety, and peace to all. And to all, have a great day, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Apparently, Koraz. I hope they still live. I hope they still live. Because I hope those have been archived too, because those have the potential to be pretty good. Those could be pretty good. All right, that about covers it. As now, guys, I gotta be a day walker and a bit of a court slave, because I actually have to be over in the courthouse in the morning. I know, totally sucks, goob. So you have to endure a 3/5 stream tonight. Hopefully we'll be back on to the regular schedule tomorrow for Minecraft. Oh god, tomorrow's Minecraft. Still better than GTA 4 with Mads. Yes, I am unfortunately a cursed day walker. Most of the time, at any rate. All right then. Well, again, sorry. Thanks for everybody who came out tonight. Sorry for the late start. Meat Space will hopefully not be meat spacing tomorrow quite as hard. So, like I said, can get started on time, spend more time laughing at the guy. But it's been fun. I will see everyone who chooses to show up tomorrow. Thanks. See you around.